When not to me, I don't guess. But how I love to be around you. I'm not scared to take a chance. I love to be around. I'm so happy that I found you. And you know that I'm yours, alright. You can tell by the look in my eyes. Don't wanna play it cool, I gave it straight from the heart. Oh, how I love to be around you. We got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. You can show me how to move, 'cause I don't wanna be sitting alone. I don't care what road you choose. Don't wanna go back to who I was before. And I know that you might know right. I can tell by the look in your eyes. Don't wanna play it cool, I gave it straight from the heart. Oh, how I love to be around you. We got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, we got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you.
Arabic like man's housewife, I wouldn't work out.
Feel me?
Shake it up.
Yeah, feel me? You feel me? No cash on me, swipe for a milli, yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door, shake up the building, yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh, yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Don't care, cash got cars. No lean on my cars. Car hard on my heart. Tattoo on my scars. Tattoo my new scars. My life has been hard. See me in the light. I was in the dark. I wake up, I send it. I wake up, I spend it. I drive Chevy, no Benzes. See me slide, not tenant. My house, yeah, I own that. Your house, yeah, it's rented. Started where the flow at. Now I top the building, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me, swipe for a milli, yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door, shake up the building, yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh, yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. On trips, I never trip. No. Shoulder gotta chill. Yeah. My best friend, my chick. My best friend gon' whip. My best friend, she pull up with a stick. My best friend, she pull up, then she skirt off and we dip. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a milli, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building, yeah. Shake it up, shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Ooh, yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up.
That's a work in progress. You don't just change overnight.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, hang on. I'm here. I am here. I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm just fluffing about. There I am. I forgot what I was doing for a minute then. Okay. Hello, everybody. Look, we've got space buns on today. You know it's going to be good, right? Oh, look, I've got 3 whole members already. I did not. I knew Antonis was going to be there, and I'm not surprised Skinny's there because Skinny's my girl. But thank you so much, Dohiki. Look, I don't want to be like all about the money or anything like that because I'm not really like that. But Antonis did ask a question about gifting, and I was like, I don't even know. Oh, Jade. Oh, hi, Jade. Thanks, guys. Oh, the response has been beautiful. I figured it out. Now, this is not to say I want you to go and do it, but I find it hard to navigate the YouTube sometimes. But I found it when you go on the chat, there's on the bottom, there's an icon that has like, it looks like money. If you hit that, it comes up with options for things. And I think gifting's in there somewhere. So do what you want with the information. We won't talk about it again. But yes, and speaking of stuff to do, you know how last night we were talking about Twitch? Well, I got on there today. Oh, look. Oh, my goodness. I could put my glasses back on. I see all this green popping up. Okay. Oh, look. Thanks, Dohiki. Look, who's going to be the one to get the membership? Let's see who it's going to be. It's going to be like a lotto, like a bingo. Okay. Oh, I've got to go back in. I changed the password on my iPad. It keeps locking me out. Let me see. Okay. Who got it? Who's getting it? Dohiki. Oh, Skinny, you generous bitch, you. Thank you, bitch. Thank you. Okay, so Jacinta, Choo. And if you prefer me not to read out your names because you're trying to be like lurking, that's okay. I won't do it. But Papa Live 34 links, Anna Lynn. Who else? Somebody else would have got one from Dohiki's. Anola. Yeah, Anola got one. Woohoo! That's awesome. Thank you, guys. So Dohiki's a member, Skinny, Antonis, Jade, and we've got 5 gifted memberships, and we've also got Anola, who got the membership from Dohiki. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Inaugural member. Well, it's the second time around for memberships. Maybe this time I'll feel confident enough to keep it up, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. But I signed up for I had to change my Twitch account because I couldn't find my password for the other one. So I started a whole new one and changed my branding. I'm in. I've got the watch party link thing set up, but I just can't figure out how to actually get content to show up so we can watch it together. But that's the next part of it. The stipulation for a watch party, though, however, which I didn't know, but I now realize is that I've got to have an Amazon Prime account, which is fine because I don't mind that. But the people watching as well have to have one, or you have to have one to subscribe or something. So I think the Twitch thing only works if you've got Amazon Prime or something. I don't know, but I will work it out. But it's just day one and I'm already learning so much and I'm already scared that I'm going to not figure it out. But that's where we're going. So we'll be able to break the monotony of Foodie being dumb with fun stuff on Twitch. Woo, woo. I'm excited. It's given me a project. You know, when you get on a project, you just get fixated. That's me. So yay. It's a bit humid tonight, but I've got my hoodie on anyway because I was feeling like wearing my hoodie. And I've got 2 big icy drinks. And I went looking through the retros and I'm not going to tell you what I found, but I found something good. All right. Oh, I love all the it's so fun. I don't know how long you've got to have the gift, how long you've got to be around. I don't know what the threshold, I don't know anything about it. I don't even know if I could get it last time. Yes, I can because Dohiki, I remember Dohiki gifted memberships last time I did it the first time. She I think she gifted like 10 or something like that. She was very generous and I appreciate that. I remember that, Dohiki, because I was so surprised. And hello Panda, hello Moonface Pondu, hi Rudy, Terry Lynn, Met Oh My. I subscribed to your channel, Met Oh My, as well. I didn't realize you had a channel. So mods, if you get a minute, chuck it in the chat. pop Mai's channel in there. We want to support new channels, get them going. Who else? Who else have we got? Well, clearly Antonis is here. StreamYards is always lurking around. There's me. Mick the Cornball, hello, and bunch of lurkers. We've got some lurkers in there too. I hope the lurkers feel comfortable coming out if they want to, or not. You can stay behind the scenes. It's fine too. So, alrighty. Oh, Antonis, just because we're talking about fun things. Oh, hi Hugh. Hi, how are you going? What did you get up to at work? Did you throw in any amberisms like on the sly that they would not have picked up on during your very important bank business workday? I want to know what you said and what you did and what you threw in on the sly. Oh, maybe were you not here? I don't know. Well, I don't want to say I'm sure there'll be other opportunities. There might be other opportunities down the track, but that's all right. Thank you, Enola. Thank you so much. And Skinny Queen as well. Let's chuck Skinny Queens in there. Is Blondie around? Blondie's got a channel. Dohickeys, you've got your channel. Let's throw your subs. If you've got a channel, throw it in there. Links, I don't mind. That's fine. Hi, Lisa. All right. So Foodie, Ambi dropped something today, which I was very surprised about. I haven't watched it yet because I like it to be fresh. I didn't do any editing today because I was cleaning and cooking. I made 4 things today. I made lemon garlic fish. I made the barramundi dish again, but I made it a little bit different this time. Worked out great. I made curried sausages with rice. I made bangers and mash, mainly dinners for my husband. I made smoked spare ribs, which were pre-marinated. All I had to do was stick them in the oven, so it wasn't like I was doing anything fancy. And what else did I make? I think that was it. And then I just had avocado, chicken, and cheese on toast for dinner. That was pretty much it. But I was just cooking to make sure my husband had meals for work for the next couple of days. And he was like, oh, I'm so tired. Is there anything to eat? I'm like, yeah, what do you want? And I listed off, and he's like, sausages, curried sausages. And he was just so happy. He gave me a big hug because he's like, I love it when I come home and the house is all clean and it's all peaceful and I've got something to eat. It's so nice and I appreciate you. And I'm like, oh, thanks. What did you do? What did you break? What do you want to buy? No, he was just being nice and tired. He's very tired. Okay, so let's get started with the reaction. So we're going to start with Ambi, as we always do. She's got a very funny kind of weird titled thing, something about cheese balls. I thought, why are we watching her eat cheese balls for some reason? Okay. Oh, okay. This one, she's a misery guts in this one. We love a miserable Ambi, but her hair looks like it's on fire today. It's looking very good. All right, so let's get started. Right. I know, don't we just love Enola's artwork? Oh, I've got to talk to you about that, Enola. I've got to talk to you about some stuff as well, sweetie. Okay, ready, steady, go.
Not my day at all. I'm just having one of them really weird days where I'm just like over it. And I think it's because, as you guys know,
for you,
I have,
Ambi. I've got the feeling, Ambi, I know what your problem is this whole time. I believe not her mental health problems, but all her problems started the minute she put on that plastic choker. I feel like maybe the plastic choker is like Superman. It's her kryptonite. If you just took it off and just see what happens. Just see if the world around you changes. It could be a bad luck talisman. It could just be the ugliness of it just draws more ugliness into your life. Just take it off. Just for funsies. Just take it off and let's see if things don't improve on their own.
Lymphedema, and I also have lymphedema, which is not fun. But when I woke up today, like I can always tell like, how
thanks for becoming
for the day.
You got the free member, but
just based on like me
up to you.
first stepping out of bed.
What goes around?
I just dropped my AirPods. Oh my god! See, not my day. You know how many times I've dropped these though, and like the little guys just go run.
My favorite part, I'm just going to digress from Ambi because she's just waffling about Enola's art, is that there's always music to go with it, and I think, I don't know, I just love that. I love that her art and music are intertwined because she paints to music and it gives her a vibe and a feeling and it just sort of comes out organically. And the colors, I'm big on color. I love color and her art is so bright and colorful and just, I don't know, there's just something about it that just you can some of the pictures just hit you, like physically hit you, and I love that.
For their life, but yet they still manage to work. They're pretty amazing, I will say. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So when I got out of bed today, I was like, oh my God, I'm so swollen. The more swollen I feel, like the worse my breathing is. It's just like not a good day.
What did you eat?
I literally still have not weighed myself since the first day of me living here. And it's been like 6 weeks. But I can without a doubt, like I'm looking in the mirror right now. Like I'm telling you guys, without a doubt, I have gained weight. I know that. I feel it. I see it. And I hate that.
Okay, not to be mean, but she looks exactly the same as she did yesterday, like 2 days ago. She doesn't look any different to us, but we've been watching her fairly recently. So if we'd taken maybe a bigger break, maybe we would have seen it. Maybe she's been eating a lot and she's like, there's no way that I can't have put weight on. So if she's noticing weight gain, that's her way of saying to us, I have been eating out of control, like completely nutso. And that's why I think she's got no groceries in the cupboard and nothing in the fridge, because she's just ordering all the time, because that's what happens when you've got empty cupboards and fridges. It's because you're getting food brought in.
I literally hate that feeling. So I definitely need to get like on track tomorrow. Like, though,
thanks, Hugh. Hi, Jen.
And like
hi.
past Amberlyn is usually like, oh, we should wait until like after Thanksgiving, or we should just wait until after Christmas, or we should just like wait until New Year's. But I feel like if I wait another month, that's not going to be good. So we definitely need to like kick it into high gear. Where's my ring at? Actually, I think it's in the kitchen because I did dishes last night. And I don't wear my jewelry when I'm washing my dishes. I was washing my dishes while my mom was over, and she was like,
oh, gel in this part of her hair.
Wash your dishes. I was like, yeah, Mom.
Or is it just looking greasy?
Isn't that a thing that people do? I don't know.
Oh, no, I think she's hairsprayed it down or something.
Yes, I love wearing rings. I also need to do my nails. I haven't repainted them.
Oh, speaking of nails.
Today in my dirty mirror.
Yeah, that's an ugly top. But anyway, I redid my nails. And look, I went a little bit quirky this time. I did that hand like that, and I did that hand like that. So see how they're like the same but different? Oh, this camera's too small. Yeah, like that. And then that one's got the opposite. I know. I'm so creative, right? Oh,
We're
that's
sticking to simple today. Not me using you guys as a mirror. Thank you.
We appreciate it.
If you know, you know. HD Kisses by Revlon. Literally the best.
Oh, I think I have that.
Yeah.
No. Jen, I've been checking my email all day because I've been back and forth on Afterpay and Twitter. I'm trying to get into my OnePass account, and I've been looking for it and I haven't gotten anything, and I keep checking my spam folder as well. Did you send it to doe-eyedcookie.com? Not .au, just .com. Because I have looked for it, sweetie. When did you send it? Like, as in hours ago from now? Because I've been checking all day.
Dave and Buster's.
Oh, Antonis.
Actually,
oh my
we just
God.
got into the parking lot.
You're going to want lots of really good manifestations, aren't you? Oh, no. Got to make my brain work hard today. All right. Let's see. What are we feeling? We're feeling holiday vibes today. Okay. Oh, may you get that free upgrade for doing absolutely nothing except being a completely awesome human being. May the sheets always be clean and have no hairs on them. The shower has fresh soap and you get extra shampoo and conditioner. May your robes be fluffy and the sun always be shining. And you get the destination of choice the first time round on a really, really, really awesome deal that you'll never get second time around if you're planning on a vacation. And let's do one more for good luck. Oh, may your tacos never get soggy. That's another one. If you were here last night, so you'll get that one.
I still be listening to Carly Steele. I love her music. Like, oh my God.
Okay.
And I love you, Carly.
Don't stress about it.
Dave
Antonis.
and Buster's. Okay. Neither of us have ever been here before, so I love an arcade. You guys know that about me.
Oh my, I feel like you might be projecting a little bit there. Did you get some pre-lit lights and they didn't work and you are so wholly and solely disappointed? I feel like that's a little bit of projection, hun. Do you need to talk about it? Are you okay?
All right, we are here,
Tacos
and
aren't
we
always
both got
important.
a play card, and this is the first game we're gonna play.
It's a ring toss. Oh, the camera.
That is stepping on Lego is like punishment. Like for me, that's the worst human beings. Like kicking your little toe on a door frame, stepping on Lego, botfly babies. You leave those for the worst of all humanity. Legos.
Don't do it justice of the colors.
What the heck?
Those are your rings. You gotta toss them on balls.
Ready?
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't
I
speed her
got
up.
faith in you.
I'm like such a mom right now.
Come on, Amber.
Oh my god. Oh, that's it. 16.
16.
We are about to fight some sharks.
I've got a feeling there must be little kids around or something because they keep going to all these places where it's kid friendly and not really adult friendly, unless I'm just like out of the loop and this is what all the cool kids are doing. Hi, Oceana. Hello.
They literally have Mario Kart. Oh my god. A huge Connect 4 game that I'm about to whoop her.
Okay, let's fast forward through this because that's boring. These are the bits I always fast forward through when I edit.
Tickets. One.
Okay,
Okay.
yep.
And like he needed a little home.
Okay, several hours later.
Okay, I have a really quick grocery haul. I just got a few things. I got 2 of these for Twinkie. It's just like wholesome bowls.
Oh,
I got 2
for
things
her.
of
I
pork
thought they
chops
were like a
for me.
dip or something.
2 things of my favorite lunch meat, Deli Fresh. Which
Oh,
is
that chicken stuff's horrible.
Some string cheese.
Oh, holy moly.
I got 2 of these Febrezes.
That
and
does hurt.
Mountain. Smells so good. I needed some
so
minced
bad.
garlic, some garlic salt. I got 2 cans of
That is a really
chicken.
bad one. Oh.
I needed some more mascara.
No, mums out there with, or aunties or grandparents or caretakers. Have you ever been hit in the shins with one of those scooters when you know how they spin? Ever been hit in the shins with one of those when it's swung around in the wrong way? That hurts like mother. That hurts really bad.
Mascara. I've been using the Maybelline Lash Sensational, so got that. I needed a new makeup brush. Got some of these, which they're just Ziploc
is it? It's an
bags.
American
And then
thing.
I got some Diet Dr. Pepper and my favorite, which is the
blue
Zero
Glacier.
Gatorade and Glacier Freeze.
Glacier
It is
Freeze.
that time where the leaves are literally everywhere. I love it though. So does
Watch
Julie.
yourself, Amby.
You love it?
Watch yourself. Steady
We love the
feet.
leaves.
Stick to the
It's
middle of the
super stormy
car.
today though, but right now it's not raining.
Stay away
I'm
from
literally
the
just sitting in
cracks.
bed, and I'm about to have some of these Cheeto mini cheddar things, cheese flavored snacks.
Okay.
They're like in a Pringle can. I've never seen such a thing before. I do want to like get on like a good track tomorrow. Like I'm gonna weigh myself for the first time in a hot minute. I'm
Yeah,
just
it
opening
hurts,
to hear
doesn't it?
all that. Yeah, they're just like little balls. Everyone's eating balls in bed, folks. So my balls will touch my mouth.
Amby, you have made it very clear that you are not that way swinging. So you're not eating any balls in bed except for those ones. I want to hear her say that again. I'm going to clip that. I'm clipping it.
Everyone's eating balls in bed, folks.
She did it
So my
on
balls will
purpose,
touch my
though.
mouth. Oh,
Yes.
not bad. Tastes exactly like you think it would.
Whoa.
Cheese balls.
Whoa.
But before I weigh myself tomorrow and like try to not
That
eat
means
junk and
it's
stuff.
from a
I wanna
show.
eat some junk. And this sounded good to me. Do you think I can catch this in my mouth? Let's try. Oh, okay.
She
So this
knows
is
she
for the
can.
girlies
I'm gonna
who
try
like
it away.
ASMR.
She knows she looks stupid when she chews, right?
So dead ass, I'm done getting my fingers all like cheesy, so I just go like this.
Feeders. She does that for feeders. No adult does that. That's a feeder thing.
Literally drinking balls right now. I'm drinking cheese balls.
I think she
Like,
just
who
likes
does
to
that?
say balls.
Y'all, we have an Amazon haul. First things first.
No.
No idea. Done.
An umbrella.
And a part of the designated.
Yeah, she just
block
likes buying
sticky
crap.
tape.
Yep.
Makes you just like.
Yep.
You're asking if I'm going to do Vlogmas this year. Vlogmas has always been my most favorite time of the year. Like hands down,
Wonder
always.
why.
And I was going back and forth.
I
was weighing out my
wonder why.
options, And so
Why would Vlogmas be her favorite time of the year? I wonder. It wouldn't happen to be that the reason that everyone does Vlogmas. Even me, I'm going to try it this year to see what it's like, see if it's the death knell that everybody claims it is. Just trying to film something every day. It's because it's revenue. induced time of the year. It's stimulated by extra revenue from all the advertisers and Google. It's the biggest pay packet of the year. That's why. It's not because she enjoys doing it. It's because it's like, I'm going to make bank. And then it's just become one of those things. It's like, oh, everybody does Vlogmas. Yeah, it's like Valentine's Day. It started for a good reason, but it kept going because people like to get free shit.
Today when I was at the grocery store, a Christmas song
People
came
like
on, and
presents.
it's actually the first Christmas song that I have heard this year. Normally when I hear Christmas songs, like
Like
my
either.
whole like aura just like jingle bell, like I'm so pumped because Christmas is my favorite time of year. I love the feeling of it. I love the music. I love the decorations.
I thought she
I
loved
love
Halloween.
everything about Christmas. But when I heard that Christmas song, I instantly like felt like the saddest I've ever felt. Like
Oh.
I physically felt my emotional and mental pain. It reminded me of my
She's alone. And she remembers last Christmas where Jade and her gave each other like 75,000 stupid presents from Temu.
ex. It reminded me of so many good memories around Christmas time. And it made me realize that I'm not even going to decorate for Christmas this year. And I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, that's super unhealthy. Like, that's really weird. Everyone copes differently.
Okay, so I'm gonna say something. I don't decorate for Christmas. I don't have kids in the house. I've got adult children. There's me and my husband. We don't have many presents. We don't do a lot of gift giving. We don't have any little ones. We might do like small things when we see each other at Christmas. There's no reason for us to put up Christmas stuff in the house anymore because it's just to put it up to pull it down, and we're not that jazzed about it. I like Christmas meals and I like Christmas gatherings, but I don't necessarily do all the decorations. But if I tell you that, are you going to think, oh my God, Cookie's so weird. She doesn't decorate. That's totally unhealthy. How can you not participate in Christmas? It's like, because it's more effort than I want to put out for one whole day, especially when I'm working and then I've got to pack it up and put it away. And it'll be me doing it. And no one's going to get any joy from it other than the little kids, and we don't have those.
And I know that being in my apartment around
That's it.
all
Same
of my
thing,
Christmas
Moonface.
decorations,
They're
ones that
adults.
me
They
and
can
my
have their own
ex
crap
decorated
now.
with last year and celebrated with last year, it's just going to be a constant memory of something that I don't have anymore, something that I
The one thing I do love about Christmas is because my son's he's got special needs. He's autistic. So I don't get lots of touches or hugs or kisses or anything like that. But he does work. He's got a job. He's had the same job for like 9 years. You know, he works. He always gets me a Mother's Day, a birthday, and a Christmas present. And we have come up to an agreement and arrangement that on those days I also get a hug. And not just a fleeting hug, I get a proper hug. We have negotiated that between us because he said, yeah, but I don't like hugs. And I said, yeah, but I do. It's for me. I need them. I know you're not about them, but I would like them. And I'm happy not to have them any other time. And it's not going to bother me. But I feel like that we can negotiate that 3 hugs a year. That's our dealio. And he's like, okay, fair enough. So that's why I like Christmas, is because I get one of my very few hugs of the year. And that sounds really sad, but it's not. It's actually exciting. I like it.
I miss something that I just don't want
Hi,
to.
Angelina. Hi.
I'm not going to decorate. I'm not doing Vlogmas. And if it was my choice, I wouldn't do any Christmas festivities. But like, if my
Oh my God, Moonface, my kids are the same age as yours. Oh, hang on. No, they are. They are the same. Oh, no. Yeah, no, Dylan's 23 and the other one's 27. So, yeah.
my mom wants to do something or my family wants to do something, then obviously I'm going to do it. And I'm going to wholeheartedly enjoy my time with them. I'm not going to be like a buzzkill, a Debbie Downer, none of that at all. But me in my apartment, in my home, I just can't.
I feel you on that one,
Like,
Skinny. Christmas after my granddad passed away was
like,
the
a lot of
hardest.
people don't understand it, and it's totally fine. You don't have to, but like, everyone struggles differently. Everyone heals from heartbreak differently. I have borderline personality disorder, and my ex was my absolute most favorite person in the whole world. And when you have a favorite person, especially when you have BPD, they become your literal everything. And it's like, I'm aware of that. Like, I'm able to be so aware. I am so freaking aware that one of the biggest reasons why I'm having such a hard time with losing
because
her,
she's a
not only
needy
because I
bitch.
loved her
That's why.
dearly.
She's
loved her with all
needy.
of me, but because I have a mental illness
Daily
that is
validation.
making this hard. It's making this feel like it's the end of the world, even though I know it's not. I have a lot of moments of clarity where I'm like, I'm okay, I got this, I'm amazing, I got this. I have a great future ahead of me. And then I have times like right now where I break down. I'm not going to be sorry about it. I'm not. I need to calm down for the night, but I do want to end this vlog. I'm sorry for the bad news, but I just have to do what is best.
Anna, the proper hug is when you both are shoulder to shoulder, the arms come up at a slight angle and it wraps around and you hold on tight and you stand. It's like more than 3 seconds long and you sometimes get a little bit of a sway going. And you have, and then at the very, very end, you give yourself a little bit of or give them a bit of a strangle hold. That's a proper hug. And my son, my oldest son, he's not particularly tall, but he's a little bit taller than, well, he's taller than me, but I can get my chin in and I can really get in and give him a good hug. And you got to make that noise. And then you let go. And then that's a proper hug.
For me, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Oh, well, she's a mopey cow, isn't she? Moo, 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 as she would say. Moo, moo, moo. Well, okay, so basically she went and did some stuff with the mum, had some fun with the mum, and then she came home and cried. Okay, sounds like a regular Friday night for some single gals. Okay, and she ate balls in bed. What's not to make a gal happy? How about that? Right, now, everybody's stretched out. We've limbed up with Amber. Everything should be loosey-goosey, warm and oily. We've got the Ambinator out the way. Oh, my neck just cracked. Did you hear it? Oh, my God. Oh, my neck just popped into place. So now, this is going to be so good. We've got Chantal Thoreau Raphael. She's going to explain to us the wonders of fasting for a type whatever diabetic. I can't even remember what diabetes she's got. Is it the 1 or the 2? I'm not sure. I think it's the 1s, right? We'll call it the 1s. She's got the 1s. She's got the 1s. She's got the runs and she's got the 1s. So she's got the 1s. And she's gonna explain to us, because she's done, I bet she's just knuckled down and done a bunch of research. She's done a fact finding. She's looked at the background of the person writing the article to make sure they aren't complete Fruit Loops, that they are, qualified and have good research behind their findings, and it's been peer reviewed, and they've got good anecdotal evidence, and they've also not been involved in any like conspiracies or lawsuits or complaints or fraudulent behavior. I'm sure she's done some thorough research, or she's watched some YouTube videos and gone on the TikToks and maybe, I don't know, Googled fasting and excluded all of the literature that says that it's not a great idea for people who have got diabetes. Because even I know this now. And it's only 1 day since I've really put some effort into learning about diabetes. And I already know it's not a great idea for people with type 1 diabetes, or just diabetics at all, because it just can't regulate your sugars properly. Okay. All right. You ready? Oh, this is going to be so grand. Oh, he does. He very much does, Moonface. I want to try the absolute stupidest, most dangerous thing first before I take myself off to a doctor who could give me sound medical advice and not put myself in further physical harm. I'm going to do that second. And yes, shut up. I realize that I've been watching it all alone. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. I do it every time because I can see it. You can see it too. All right, I'll rewind it. And everything I just said.
To be a video that's going to make you roll your eyes and probably freak out in the comments. But
no one's going to freak out. We're not going to freak out in the way that like, oh my God, you in danger, girl. We're freaking out like, oh my God, you're so dumb. What are you doing?
I think I want to try this before I do anything else.
Yeah, exactly, so, Moonface.
I will show you my blood sugar reading here. This is fasting for over 24 hours. Blood sugar reading.
Hi, Allegra.
Okay, so This is my fasting
Yes, yes.
blood.
I
have
came
been
across that
sleeping
video
all
today,
day
actually, and
because
even she
I'm
laughed at herself.
not feeling well today, actually.
Is
So,
that's bad? I know that's bad,
yeah,
right?
that is the right time. And this is MMOL. I'll try to put the conversion there for you, but my blood fasting
It should be about 3 or
was
4, right?
yesterday 2:30, which is, I'll put the conversion here somewhere. So, but I think it's like 16. So it is down some points, which is really good. So I'm just going to continue to drink water today, and see what happens when I continue to fast to my blood sugar. I'll keep an eye on it. I won't let it go too low, but I don't think I'll have that problem. But we'll see. So I did my mukbang video, the diet food, yesterday, and then I have been water fasting.
Okay. So we watched her eat that yesterday, right? And we all knew she hated the food. She hated the cake. The food just did not give her a lady boner. So what is her response to the food? What was the response to the food? It's like, instead, and this is a person who is an overeater, right? Instead of eating that kind of food, she wants to eat nothing instead. She would rather have nothing and water than eat food like that. That's how much she didn't like that meal. She'd rather eat have air and water. That cake was that bad. It was the saddest yum ever.
Fasting. Yeah, for over 24 hours now. So,
millimoles, millimoles.
It seems to be working. Like, my blood sugar has gone down.
I got to go put something cooler on. I'll be back in a second.
So yesterday it was 16 when I tested it. And now that's MMOL. I've changed it to MMOL, which is what I'm used to. But I'll do the conversion here. So 11 is just about 200 mgdl. So it's going down a little bit. So I'm happy about that. Now I will be monitoring it very closely to make sure that it doesn't get too low, because, I hear people saying, well, it's dangerous for people with diabetes to fast. I would say people with type 1 diabetes, yes, because they have problems with their blood sugar getting very, very low. I don't know about type 2, but I think that because this was more than likely caused, there are genetic factors. Like, almost every single person in my family has diabetes. But
I just want to rewind it so I don't miss it. Oh God, that's what I was going to do as well. Well, made me think about it. Hang on. All right, there we go. That's why I moved in the first place. I'm like, if I'm going to get up and change my thing. Oh, I changed this, didn't I? There we go. That's better. What was I saying? Oh, I've got to talk to my husband about getting an air conditioner in here because it's just too hot and it's not even proper summer yet. I think it's also my candles are probably making it a bit hotter, so maybe I'll have to scale back a little.
I think that because this was more than likely caused, there are genetic factors. Like, almost every single person.
Okay, so let's talk about who's in her family. Like, who's that every single person? So her grandma's passed away. Her granddad, is he still alive or has he passed away? Does he have the beaties? So that leaves her mum, her sister, and her uncle. So does her sister have diabetes? Does her mum have diabetes? Does her uncles have diabetes? Do her cousins have diabetes? Does her dad have diabetes? Who's every member in a family has the diabetes? Can we actually say that genetic? Look, listen, my dad had diabetes. He developed, I think he had type 1. I don't know, whatever. He had diabetes. He wasn't born with it. He eventually got it. My great grandmother had diabetes. My sister developed diabetes, type 1, I think, but she had weight loss surgery a number of years ago, and that actually not corrected it for her, but she's able to control it a lot better because the weight is a lot better and she's diet and stuff. But I don't have diabetes. I'd say my sister, my great-grandmother, and my paternal side, my father, but I don't have diabetes. I've never been pre-diabetic and I've never been diabetic. And I was almost the same size as Chantal by about 40 pounds off. It's genetic, but it's also part of your diet. You may or may not get it if it's in your genes. It doesn't mean you're destined to get it. lifestyle plays a big part into it, as far as I understand. From what little bit I understand, it's a combination of factors. It just doesn't just throw itself out there. It doesn't just naturally spawn in everybody because your family's disposed to having it.
And my family has diabetes, but not this young in age. So I think I can reverse it.
My guess is that even if it wasn't genetic in her family, which I think is probably bullshit, she's just using that for manipulation, I think she would be on the track to be pre-diabetic or diabetic regardless, just from her diet alone.
Or put it into remission or whatever you want to call it. Because yes, you guys were right. Technically, when you look it up, there's no cure, but you can go down to...
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I missed Angelina's.
You can go down to normal sugar level.
Oh, thanks, Angelina. Oh, I'm sorry I missed it. I scrolled back to see it. Brisbane. Yes. Much love from north of Brisbane. Isn't it humid tonight? Oh, my goodness. It's very humid. It's like 74% humidity today. Don't know what I was thinking, putting my humid on. Oh, okay, my hoodie on. Manifestations for Angelina. May Angelina Ballerina's shoes always be on point. May her toes never hurt. May you always get the best table at a restaurant. May the sand in your toes be cool but not sticky. And may there always be bags in the pooper scooper bag dispensers at the park, because I hate it when they run out and you've got to poop the scoop, but there's nothing to poop scoop into. May there always be bag poop scoops at the park. There you go.
Levels. It's manageable to do that. So
Hi,
my blood sugar levels are hyperglycemic, and if I go down to hypoglycemic, I will stop fasting and eat healthy, whatever. I'm gonna see how far I can go. I want to give my system a break. I'm honestly afraid to eat anything at this point because of how it affects my blood pressure, of how it affects my blood sugar levels. And I've been reading the comments. That's what I also wanted to open with this video, and I wanted to open my video by saying this, but I didn't get to. I just forgot. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you're not organized.
My little redneck bogan setup. This is what they call a stroller fan. Mums would have known these. It's got like a little clamp on it. I've got 2 of these, and this is just foam because we put these on prams and strollers and stuff. So what I do is this is my monitor. My monitor is right like here. So I just clamp it onto my monitor and then I bend it and I turn it on and it blows in my face to keep me nice and cool. I know I'm very MacGyverish.
What do you want to say? I want to say that I haven't really had the time.
Oh, that's wonderful, Skinny. Fantastic. I'll have to go and have a look at that.
Reply to all of the comments, but I've been reading them and I want to thank you guys for
okay, so this is where I find it really, really bizarre. Her thinking's really, really bizarre. So she's all about the power of food for healing. It can fix the beeties. It can fix my cancerous cysts and my uterus and my female organs. Like, food is that powerful. So what does she think eating all the crap and the junk that she's been eating for years? If food is medicine, food can also be harmful and toxic. So if you're weighing them up with the same amount of ability to heal, they also have the same amount of ability to damage in the exact same way. So why does she think food is so magical if she's so happy just to eat like crap for ages and just think nothing's going to happen? I'm fat and I can eat what I want. I can eat all the carbs. Don't tell me what I can do. You're just fat phobic. Let me live. Well, if you think food can do all the magical stuff, it can also cause you a whole heap of harm, as you've just found out.
Your suggestions, your tips, your concerns, it really, really means a lot to me.
Oh, yay. See?
Like I said, to have people
tuned into
on
the
internet
energy
who I don't really, know, but who care about me in some way. And that means a lot.
Hi,
and I
Judy.
don't take that for granted. And I do take these things into consideration, and I totally understand where you're coming from. People thinking I should be on medication. And that might be the case. I'm going to see how the fasting goes. I
feel like Chantal's a skimmer. Like, she'll pull up. She's one of these people that doesn't look at a well-rounded view of a topic. I think that she looks for articles I think they call it confirmation bias, where she only looks for articles to back up the idea she's got in her brain. So she's only looking for websites or people or doctors or anecdotal evidence that will back up what she's saying. She's not looking at articles or information or medical journals that are saying this may not be a bad idea and here is why. This is the evidence. She's just looking, and she just skims. She just reads the bits that she wants. She doesn't read the however or the asterisk or please note or always follow up with medical advice. Please don't do this until you have consulted a doctor. I think she just does the skimmy thing, and then she just goes ahead with the crazy ideas and just hope she doesn't fall on her face and have a heart attack or lose a toe or something. I don't know.
I haven't been able to do a very prolonged fast, more than 5 days of water fasting. But in those 5 days, I keep saying this, I know my body did feel really good, and I lost a significant amount of weight.
Oh,
And
100%.
I think that I have enough stored.
Why do you think we went so hardcore with the Tego? Oh, that thing is bothering me. Oh, that's a bit better. Why do you think we all went so hardcore with the Tego? When it came out, we fact checked everything because we know everything she says is like, it could be true. It could be 100% be true. But her track record teaches us that she's full of crap and she's not to be taken, like she doesn't get benefit of the doubt. She doesn't get that anymore. She hasn't earned it. She can't be trusted. We don't know if it's true or if it's a lie because there's just so many lies and so many falsehoods, omissions of truth, and she's kind of stupid. Like she's a dumb person. I don't mean that as an insult in the sense that she's not very switched on. You know, she's just not very comprehensive or, I don't know, what's the word? Resourceful, looking for information.
Fat on my body and energy in my liver that I need to give my body a break, you know. And
she's been water fasting all along. That's why she doesn't shower. She's been fasting from the water.
Triggering for people with binge eating disorder to fast, but I have to do it. Like I have to do something drastic right now because I just, you know, I feel like anything I eat just throws my system out of whack, you know. And this is the only thing so far that's been lowering my blood sugar. Like this is the biggest dent I've made in lowering my blood sugar, you know, since I've been trying to do something, which isn't very long. But
and how has she done that? How has she done that? In 3, maybe 4 days, she's had one healthy meal and water fasted, and she's probably slept. She said she's been sleeping all day. So she's been asleep basically and just drinking water. How sustainable is that? How are you going to keep your sugars down for the rest of your life? How are you going to keep it down for forever? How are you going to manage it forever? Because just doing this is not going to reset your entire body. It's not like a cleanse. You can't cleanse yourself of diabetes. It's in there, chugging away. It's like your hemoglobin bits, like the hemoglobin, your blood cells, are affected by how sugar is regulated in your body. So it could be triggered by many different things: stress, environmental, diet, medicines, other factors. You can't reset biological things within your body. You can help it, but you can't reset it and then just go back to your old ways. I think she thinks that she can get it to a certain stage for a couple of days and it's cured. Fixed it. I fixed it. Now I can go back to BK binges every other day.
You know, eating low carb, that chicken dinner, my blood sugar was still, my blood sugar didn't go up, but it didn't go down. So after
Ultraviolet shade, is it your birthday today? I believe it's your birthday today. If it is, you know what you get. You get the song. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's you. And don't ask me how I know. Hi, Emma Good.
Fast, maybe a couple of days or so, I'm not sure. There's a lot of people who intermittent fast, by the way. And intermittent fasting can be you fast for a few days a week and eat a few days a week kind of thing. But when I go back to eating, I'm going to be doing, you know, clean.
Well, you get the belated happy birthday. Happy birthday to you for yesterday. Happy birthday to you for yesterday. Happy birthday, ultraviolet shade. Happy birthday to you for yesterday. Happy birthday. Cake's in the chat.
Low carb, that kind of thing. So probably a cleaner keto, just because I don't have a gallbladder and my body is not able to handle very high fatty food, very greasy kinds of foods without feeling sick.
So all this time that you've been eating McDonald's, BK, all the other crappy foods, the fluff with the chocolate bars, how's your gallbladder been going then? How's that been? Because it seems that you've managed to exist without doing healthy food for this long with the really crappy non-existent gallbladder.
So already I feel so much less bloated. I feel
thank you. You
I
get
don't
3
feel
manifestations.
hungry, I just feel sick.
May your birthday cake calories be non-existent. May you get lots of free stuff if you mention that it's your birthday week. May your coffees in the morning be frothy and fluffy and the perfect temperature. Not too hot, but not too cold. And we'll give you an extra one because it was your birthday yesterday. May you never need to exchange all your birthday presents that you have received or gotten or going to be getting, because they were perfect in every way. There you go. Manifestations for ultraviolet shade.
Like, I just feel ill.
Cake. Oh, and not that
low energy,
diet
even
red
to make
velvet
this
cake.
video.
Good
So
cake.
my
like
videos might
strawberry
be
cake.
I'm going to try to make them as interesting as I can for you guys. But
Hi, chat
for the
baby.
first few
Hello.
days, it's going to be rough, One thing I super dread about fasting is that bad taste you get in your mouth. Anyone who's fasted for like more than a few days will know what I mean.
Chew on mint
But yeah, I
leaves.
have like
or
over
brush your
200.
teeth.
I have like
or
250 pounds or so.
drink lemon
Because
water.
for my height, I'm 5'1". Okay, I'm 155 centimeters. I think that's 5'1" when you convert it. Excuse me.
As soon as I saw the name, I knew who that was. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, I did the wrong screen. Thank you, Julia Salad's #1 fertile pussy. Thank you for your super chat for Chanel Lippy and Oyster Fun. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so manifestation for Julia Salad's #1 fertile pussy. May the weather be cool. May the on-site dunnies be clean for a change, and may you never get bitten on the ass by a big spider lurking under the lid. Manifestations.
Excuse me.
Strawberry shortcake.
My healthy
That's the
weight
best,
range,
right?
if you look it up, is like 100 to like 120 pounds. So anything over that is kind of considered
that's
like
a great one,
overweight for my
Shannon.
height, and which is why I'm so round and shaped. Why I look so big,
Bravo,
especially to the side,
legend.
because I'm apple shaped. I'm like ball shaped at this point. I'm so round because of how much I weigh, and Speaking of which, I want to say,
You can.
I've been getting a lot of lovely comments, and I shouldn't focus on any negative, but I do see people still commenting, and I think I know where it's coming from. There's certain reaction channels that are just so hell-bent on, finding something to complain about. So they go after my scale. I've shown you guys my scale many, many times.
We're not complaining. It's not like we're going to the universe. Look, universe, I just want to fact check something. Chantal keeps saying she's 364 pounds. Now, universe, I don't think she's telling the truth. I'd like to put in a formal complaint because we all believe she's 400 plus pounds and she keeps telling everyone she's 364. Dibba dobba. That's complaining. Like, who are we complaining to? We are noticing that your physicality in all of it, we all look at you and think you are well over 400 pounds. What does that say to you? You may be 364 pounds or 300 and whatever you are. You look much worse off than you were before. That should be the thing that you're focusing on. Not the fact that you are over 400 pounds, that you look it. And we've seen you at 400 pounds and you look worse than that. Either you're carrying it more in your face this time, you're more puffy, your liver's more engorged, everything's swollen. Whether you're 400 or 360, it doesn't matter. You're at that stage where 40 or 50 pounds doesn't make a difference anymore. You are so far gone, it doesn't matter.
And there's no function to mess with it, okay? So also, I've been on a scale before where at the doctor, where the scale only goes up to 250 pounds. And what will happen is the scale will go up to the 250 pounds. And it will max out at that. So this scale goes up to I think 400 pounds.
Oh, no. I didn't know you went into FF. Did you go into FFG's chat? And she loved it. Oh, that tickles me a little bit. I think it's so funny. And I hope Foodie gets a hold of it and she gets so mad, but she probably won't.
just shy of 400 pounds, it would say 400 pounds. Like it would either say 400 pounds.
Yeah, nobody wants to be bitten
It
on the ass with
would
a
say
spider,
error,
especially
or it
our
would just be like a
spiders.
bunch
Oh
of
my
numbers
God.
and zeros. Like
You probably
it
lose a
wouldn't
butt
be
cheek.
saying consistently, 30 to 40 pounds lighter than its limits. It wouldn't do it. I really don't know how people just don't realize that.
She is egg-shaped.
I'm
Both
sorry if that
directions, this
doesn't
way
fit your
and that
narrative,
way.
and makes you look very deceptive to your audience, but that's how it is. If my weight was too high for my scale, it would either show 400 pounds maxed out, like it did at the doctor's. It would say error, or it would say a bunch.
For someone who is just more concerned about health and not the way she looks, she is banging on about this for quite a bit, isn't she? She's really concerned that we think she looks much larger than she actually is. But this isn't about aesthetics. No, it's about health. But she's moaned about this more than she's moaned about the other stuff. So, well, no, it's about even.
Bunch of zeros or something like that. It wouldn't say 30 to 40 pounds lighter than what
Best
what
vibes.
the scale's limit is.
Vibes.
Anyway,
Oh,
just
me
amazes
too,
me the really
shenanigans. I'm not telling
asinine things people
anyone.
come up with for content. But anyway,
If I was rich, if I won the lotto, no lie, there are islands. There are islands for sale off the coast of Australia near I think there's a small one near the Whitsunday Islands. I think it's like $5 million. If I won the lottery, I'm buying it. I'm buying an island and I'm putting in really good Wi-Fi, GPS satellite, whatever. I'm building a beautiful little beach house where I can just open the curtains and look at the waves and build myself an underground bunker for when the big monsoons and the storms come, and fill it out with a big larder. And I'm just going to piss off and you'll never see me again. And I'll probably buy myself maybe a little apartment in Europe or something like that. And definitely something in Korea. Like, oh my God, I'll be able to go to all the concerts and get all the tickets because I'll be rich. Yep. But that's why I'll just disappear and you'll never see me again, except on here.
I'm gonna weigh myself tomorrow actually and see and keep track of that. But
I know.
I think that it's gonna be good for me to do the fasting. Also, another
It doesn't
thing
bother
about
with though,
fasting that's
Allegra.
really beneficial for health is it depletes the glycogen stores in your liver. And I have fatty liver disease, so it will eat up all of that stuff in my liver. So and then it will go on.
Yeah, it will shrink your liver. Because when you have weight loss surgery, you have to actually, the reason that they put you on a low calorie diet is not because they're like, oh, we want you to be slim and trim before your surgery. It's so that your liver shrinks so they can actually, when they do the operation, because they put air in your tummy and blow you up. So the liver doesn't actually obstruct them from doing the operation to the part of the stomach that they need to get access to. It's to make sure that your liver is not swollen and inflamed. So you've got to be on a shakes diet, and that includes food for 2 weeks. Some people 4 if your liver's really bad, but mostly for most people it's 2 weeks. And it gives you a chance to drop maybe 5 or 10 kilos in those 2 weeks. Some people more, but it's to get your liver small. But that's for 2 weeks you've got to eat that, and that's with food and that's with shakes. You are not going to fix your liver, and you're not going to lose a bunch of weight in 3 or 4 or 5 days of water fasting. You are not going to fix this by being this drastic for a really short amount of time. It's not going to get fixed like that. You would have to live like this to make any changes, and you can't live like this. It's not doable. It's not possible.
On to, kicking into the keto mode, and it'll use my stored fat as energy. I mean, that's why we store fat. We don't store fat just.
Oh, Moonface. Oh, Moonface gets some, what do we call it? Scale goals. It's always like non-scale goals, but we're doing scale goals. Well done. Well done to you. Not slow, because that's still quite a bit. That's 25. That's 60 pounds. 60 pounds in less than a year. Well done. Good on you. Fantastic. Manifestations. May your gym gear lift your butt high and proud. May your bras always be supportive. And may the person who was before you on the gym equipment wipe it down and don't leave their snail trail of slippery, disgusting sweat behind. Because I'm assuming you're going to the gym. Manifestations.
For, anything else. I mean, we store fat because
Yes,
we might need it
Angelina,
for
but only
energy
for
at a
one
later
night.
time,
Only one
and
night sleepovers
you
because
can
I
get a
like
lot
to
more
be
energy out
alone.
of fat than with glucose. So
But when I'm not there, you can go and stay
I'm learning a
too.
lot more about
It'll
that
be like a
before. You
holiday
know what? I feel
for
kind of
everyone.
stupid talking about it because I was so against it. I'm not going to completely eliminate all carbs. Like it's just that the bad ones, yeah. But I'm going to eat pretty low carb. So my body has a lot of energy reserves right now. I should be totally fine. You know, I know that fasting is taboo still.
Oh, Chantal, nobody's worried about you passing away from lack of calories or blah, blah, blah. We could drop you off in the Sahara Desert and you'd be fine for a couple of days as long as you've got access to water. What we are worried about is your sugar levels, your endocrine system, stroking out, going into a coma. Like this could be dire. People go into diabetic comas from doing stupid shit like this or not eating for like 12 hours or missing meals. Like, does she not get it? No, she doesn't because she's dumb. That's why.
A bit, and
She's dumb.
people are skeptical, so I don't blame you. You're allowed your
A
opinion. That's
bariatric
fine.
scale is probably what she needs. A horse
But
scale.
I'm gonna see how it goes. Okay,
Yeah.
so far the proof's in the numbers. It's been
We'll
going
just be roommates, Oceana.
another thing I wanted to add about, you know, my scale.
You'll even
being
get your
broken.
own shell
When
so
have
you
I
can
ever
woo the
cared
sailors from your
at all about how I look
oversized
to
Venus
people?
shell.
Like I'm
I'll
doing
buy
this
it for
weight
ya.
thing for my health, not for looks. I've never hidden myself from the camera.
Nah.
You've seen me in the past, the ball, the extra.
I love the salt effect that, like, I'm a beach girl. Like, I grew up at the beach. I love the salt feeling on my skin. I love the smell of hot sand, nighttime breeze when it blows in. I crave to, when I retire, I keep trying to tell my husband, we have got to move to the beach. We've got to live by the beach when we retire because that's my fantasy, is to live by the beach, not near the beach, beside the beach, so I can see waves and hear the waves and smell the ocean and have the breeze and just everything about it. Love it.
Exercise ball. Coming on camera just barely closed.
I don't live on the island yet. I haven't won the lottery, haven't got the island.
Doesn't make any sense. This theory doesn't make any sense. And
When
what's
I do, you can all come
funny is
visit.
these accusations are coming from people, reactors who literally do not cam up or show even their face. They don't show any part of themselves.
Does that make them any less wrong? Does that make them any less intelligent? Does it make the words coming from their mouth any less valid? Because last time I checked, if ugly was the defining criteria of how smart you are, and yes, I know shenanigans. I know I'm undoing my own argument because Namjoon exists. But last time I checked, prettiness had nothing to do with IQ, comprehension, EQ, street smarts. It was all just about the way the brain inside the ugly face worked. Nothing to do with weight or face. It's all just about how your brain works. Sorry, dummy. You're listening to a Scientologist chiropractor. And we're dumb and we're stupid because we won't show, well, not me, but people won't show their faces on camera. But we're the stupid ones for listening to a chiropractor about diabetes and fasting. Like, you're an idiot.
So I'm sorry, but here I am in front of you. I have no reason to hide my weight because 360 pounds is still heavy. And even if I was 600 pounds, I wouldn't be ashamed to show it. You know, I'm just not one of those people that's ashamed of myself. And if you look at me who's showing myself on camera in front of you versus people who hide behind a camera and judge other people and call them fat, whatever. I mean,
my God.
Anyway, so
look, Antonis, you do realize that I am not magical. Like, I can only do my part. I don't have actual magic. But okay, so manifestations. Okay, so we work in a bank. Oh, may all of your customers have the exact paperwork and identification required for their loans and they didn't leave anything at home, because that's fucking annoying. May your lunch breaks feel like an hour and a half, even if they're only a 45-minute break. And if you have to pop out for lunch, that you never have to stand in line and wait for 15 minutes while it's eating into your actual relaxing time on your lunch break. Manifestations for Antonis. And thank you for your super sticker. Your generosity is appreciated.
So anyway, so
it does help with the beetus.
Just taking it easy.
It clearly wipes off 40 pounds. That the scale and the filters are working on the same algorithms.
Going to be spending the next while trying to fast It's going to be hard, I know. Right now, it's not that bad.
I'm going to tell you a little secret, Moonface. I'm not even going to lie. I worked my ass off. I went and had surgery and I dieted and I exercised to be able to get into like all the pretty clothes that I want. And I can fit into average, regular sizes. Like I can walk into a store now and just buy a size medium and size 12. Like I can just walk in and it fits. What sizes do you think that I buy when I go onto the websites and stuff? Because that's the aesthetic that I want right now. I'm buying 2, 3Xs because I want them really oversized. I work so hard to get out of those sizes and I've just gone back to buying them because I like that comfort of a big oversized shirt. It's craziness. You know what it is? It's probably because I couldn't do that before. I couldn't have them oversized like that because that wasn't an oversized size for me. I would have to buy like 5XL to be an oversized, and then it wasn't even that big. Now 3XL is like a dress. So maybe I'm like, I don't know. I need to think about that a bit more because that sounds a little like, maybe I've got some lingering body image stuff there. Very good question.
When I hear my stomach growl or something, I'm like, yeah, eat the fat in my body, eat it. You know?
Yes.
But with water fasting, I know my skin,
he's
my hair,
paying for the
everything
island
will-
at this
will be-
point, it
be glowing in a
seems.
few days if I make it that far.
But
You'll
yes,
see.
and Tonus
Just
is very
watch.
much welcome.
And then it's going to be about relearning proper nutrition, which I may
I love
seek
the
at
ocean.
a center, or there's a lot of online nutritionists as well. But we'll see. So I guess today's day one.
Anything
and I
you
know I
have to
did a
do with
video
diligence
not-
is hard.
months ago, trying to do a 40-day water fast. I will not be doing 40 days, but I'm going to see how long I can go. Oh, excuse me.
I reckon 40 hours.
Even a couple days just to give my body a rest, and lower those sugar levels. That's the main thing, is to lower the sugar levels that are dangerously high, and the blood pressure as well will go down. Because anything I eat, I feel like, anything with an amount of sodium. And the thing is like, if it doesn't taste good to me, I'd rather not eat. So,
that's right, Jade. She
anyway,
doesn't show her real
but this will
self. She
reset my
shows a
palate as
filtered
well.
version.
Going without any food, once you eat food again, it tastes like it doesn't need a whole bunch of salt.
Her whole change of religion is because she's ashamed of the way she looks and her body size. She was wanting to wear the abayas before she even turned into, before she reverted to being a Muslim. She was into the look. She was all about it. That face. Oh my God. It was appealing to her because it was big, it was oversized, and because everybody else dresses like that, she blends in a little bit more. It's not a weird way to want to dress. I think she thinks because in her brain, her face is so pretty, it's a way of eliminating all the rest and just having everyone focus on her best feature, which in her mind is her face. Like they're all just captivated with her beauty.
And sugar. It
just while she's making that pause face.
You'll appreciate the sugar, natural sugar.
Yeah, you go baggy too.
You'll appreciate
I
whatever.
know.
So,
I like
all
big
right,
baggy
guys.
ones
Thanks
too.
for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye. And she's bursting out of the size 6 abayas. That's right. She is. Okay, guys. Now, I went digging. I did. I went digging around Foodie Beauty's own website. I did. And what do you think I found? I found the original water fast. I've never seen it. It's 5 short 10-minute videos. We may not get through all of them today, but I just thought, wouldn't it be, let's watch them like in sequence and see what the real truth about the water fast is. What do you reckon? I think it's just very poignant to watch it. I want to, or I've got a bunch of other ones. If they turn out to be a bit boring, it probably will be, but I want to watch it anyway. I've got some other good ones lined up, but I thought this would just be perfection for what's happening now. Oh, I love how things like match up sometimes, because I didn't even realize, I've never thought to go back and watch them. Oh, have I got it here? Yes, I've got my playlist. Okay, so day 1, water fast. Oh, and she's still weird. Oh, yeah, still weird. Okay. Go back. Okay, I'm going to share it before I start talking about it. Okay, so this was share. Oh, that was a bit problematic. So this was a 21-day challenge, this one. And apparently she's heavier now than she was before. We'll be the judge of that. We'll be a judge of that. Yeah, no, it's very anything where you have to be like
Hey guys, hey
way,
guys, hey guys,
way, and measure and count.
Hi.
Drains your brain.
So today's day 1 of this.
Does she look
21-day
fatter
journey,
here than she did
and
on the couch? Oh yes, she
was
would because of the filters.
reading and replying to your comments. I expected that. Definitely mixed responses.
Hey, Lost Tamale.
And honestly,
Hi.
I would say the majority of people
And Whiplash. Hi, Whiplash.
don't agree with it, but I know that it's what's best for me, and
this is day 1 of the 21-day water fast.
Yeah. So, anyways, so I did the weigh-in. So here it is, and
whether it's a hormonal thing or whatnot, but her chins are so much bigger now. She's got a lot more weight here and on her chest. Like she doesn't look as restricted here as she does at watching now. Now she's just so like, I just don't see, unless the fat is just collecting in different ways and she's skinnier in her ankles or something. I don't know. Maybe she's got really skinny wrists and ankles. Who knows?
And so it's not my highest, it's not my lowest, but
it's her baby voice.
Hey, it's not my highest. And it's just going to go down from there. But like I said, the water fast, my goal is not.
Listen, Lost Tamale. Tamale. That's how we say it. It's tamale or my accent makes everything sound stupid. Tamale. We just sat there and had a 5-minute lecture on how her scale is accurate. I'm not willing to question her at this point. We just had a TED talk about how she didn't mess around with that scale.
Really my weight, but if you guys are interested and to, hold me accountable for being on this journey, because you don't see what I'm doing 24/7. So, I just think that, based on my history with doing fasts and with doing all of these different things and just people.
Thank you, Shenanigans. You just reminded me. I'll be back in a second. I've been thinking about this the last couple of days. You guys asked me about my skincare routine, and I forgot my most important skin thing. I didn't mention it when I was talking about the products that I use. So I'll let her waffle on, and then I'll go get it. It's just next door.
They want to see some form of proof that you're on track, and I understand that. So I figure weekly weigh-ins, because if you are water fasting, you should be losing weight. If you're not eating anything. Everybody's different though. I don't know how fast people lose weight, so that's always a factor. That's a variable factor. I don't know, but I still should be losing weight nonetheless. So it's just to keep track of my weight. So also that
so if I had to get rid of every other thing other than my moisturizer, because you got to have moisture, I don't care what you say. If I had to get rid of every other thing that I use, face masks, scrubs, whatever, and keep my Dove soap or my whatever facial cleanser I'm using, this is my absolute number 1 product. Oh, how do I make it do the thing? Like this, focus. It's not focusing. Stupid camera. And it's because it's got a silver label. It's called the Body Shop Drops of Youth. And what this is, it's a liquid peel. It's an exfoliant, but it's liquid. It doesn't have the little beads in it. So you just pump it out, right? And then you rub it. And what it's going to do, you feel it immediately. It starts pulling all your dead skin cells off. So you can use it on your hands. You can use it on your neck. You can use it on your face. And you can see it might gross some people out. But it takes the skin off, and it makes everything feel just so good. And you can use it daily. It's really, really gentle, takes your makeup off, and it just takes the very top layer of dead skin off. It has been magic for my skin. Just beautiful. It's about $30 a bottle. Oh, and the last bottle I got was half price, so I waited for a sale. But I will never, ever stop using it. When I run out, I have to immediately go and get more. It is the best. I use it every second day. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Number one beauty product. Highly recommend.
I know what I'm at when I stop the fast as well. And so yeah, so that's it. I'm going to do one every week. So today is Wednesday, so I guess I'll do it every Wednesday. And yes. So okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just drinking some.
Well, don't
room
put this in your
temperature
crap because it
water,
might
and
be a
I'm
bit
not drinking,
burny. But
I don't drink
okay.
cold water all the time because warm
Me
water is
too.
actually easier. It takes a lot out of your body to.
Same. I have very sensitive skin. I react to a lot of different things. This is not tested. These products from the Body Shop are not tested on animals either. So it is but yeah. Or if you can't use this one, just look into liquid exfoliants. They are so good for your skin. Just find one in your price point or whatever, but highly recommend a liquid exfoliant, especially for aged skin, because you don't want to be pushing and pulling your skin, and you don't want to be putting little tears in your skin from like the scrubby scrubs with the little balls. Some of them can be a bit too rough for older skin, and if you've got sensitive skin, they can be a little bit too harsh. Whereas the liquid is much better. I find it does a better job. It makes your skin feel beautiful, and it doesn't strip the skin off. It doesn't, because you still got to cleanse your skin. You're just taking the top layer off. It's just so good. Such a good product.
Bring ice cold water to temperature in your body, and I'm trying to.
Oh, we're worried about the temperature of water to fix ourselves.
The healing
Okay.
process, and it's just easier on the stomach when you have like an empty stomach. Ice cold water on it is just really hard on the stomach. So I'm just having room temperature water, spring water. I'm doing spring water because.
Now, I've got to say, if I'm doing a water fast, I'm going to be drinking icy cold water, because room temperature water would be absolute crap and I would not enjoy it at all. It would have to be icy cold water or nothing.
Because of the natural minerals and electrolytes in spring water. I won't be taking any kind of salt or snake diet or anything 100%, like that.
100%. That's good for you.
While I'm doing this.
Like it retains all the moisture in your skin a lot better. Sunshine.
So
snow.
I just want to say also.
Have you got snow? Have you got snow where you are, Sunshine? Oh, okay. Snow. Okay. I've got a theme now. Oh, okay. It just hit me. Manifestation for Sunshine. May your snowdrifts not be too high. May you not get too many snow days so the kiddlywinks actually have to go to school, but you get just enough that you don't have to go to work. May your neighbours be friendly and plough your sidewalks and your driveways. And, I know you get dirty snow, but may the roads not be slick and you don't get any black ice, but you have a beautiful white Christmas. Now, if you haven't got snow, I've just manifested that for all the people that are going to get snow. And if you met Coca-Cola, we need to talk, Sunshine. Okay.
A lot of people are like, well, you listen to you listen to this person, but they're on the Quack Watch website.
I've never seen snow.
I mean, obviously,
I've had hail the size of cricket balls.
Website. The information is very controversial, and it's
look,
something that people do.
I'm sitting here and I've got sweat dripping down my back. I've got a cool face, but my back is sweating, and it's 74% humidity.
Every day, it's not a convention of today's society, and that's actually part of what's attracted me to do it. So, but it's not just that. I did actually take a lot of time to look into this and to prepare, and every time I've started a fast and failed it, I wasn't going about it right or whatever. It's an opportunity to learn from it. So yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about in today's video. So this week I'm probably going to be the most difficult to adjust.
Now, the color of the shirt that she's wearing. Now, the makeup that we saw yesterday. Well, you know how she had the horrible pink lipstick, but she had the nice gold shimmery makeup on. This shirt with that eye makeup with a matching or a slightly darker lipstick, that would have been fantastic. And if she'd had her hair parted and slicked back to a bun on the low, like that Rodriguez, Living Life Fearlessly, you know how she wears her hair like that? That would have looked really good.
too. So I'm probably just going to be low energy and taking it easy, not doing too many things.
I want to get
and being
snow.
near a
We get
bathroom.
snow Saturday.
So I
Allegra,
probably
that's
won't be
so
doing too much, but next
amazing.
week when my energy levels are expected to be more up,
Yes.
I will go out and do more
Deal.
things.
That's a deal,
I may
Lost
still go
Soul.
for light walks this week to get some
Promises.
fresh air, like I said, because that really does have an impact on this whole process. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a bit about some other things that I'm going to be doing. You guys are thinking we're going to think I'm completely losing my mind, maybe, but no, I have decided, and
You're in
coming from just wearing a full
Minnesota.
face of makeup yesterday,
Oh,
that kind of confirmed it. Actually, you know, doing all the makeup process
yeah.
was just like really tedious, and
that's the thing. Some people need lots, like different things, and some people are good at maintaining routines like that. I'm haphazard. I wish I could do routines, but honestly, simple is best for me because I'm just like whatever. So if it's in the shower, bar of soap, wash my face, scrub, exfoliate before I get in the shower, wash it off, moisturizer, and I'm done. And then if I've got like an oil remover for my mascara or that I use around my eyes because it's really gentle, because I don't like the toner ones, you know, the ones that are like an astringent. I like the oil ones because it tends to get it off a lot better. I get a better result, and it doesn't tear and pull at my skin as much, especially around my eyes because I'm old. Yeah.
I feel like, you know, I'm just going to stop wearing makeup.
I'd love to go to Canada
altogether, because
I think it'd be
I feel
beautiful.
like makeup is really, it's not good for the skin, number one. You know, especially a lot of the
Tell
makeup
that to
these days has a lot
Foodie
of
5
chemicals
years
in
from
it,
now.
have a lot of chemicals in it, in them. Bad grammar. Anyways, so
Station
you know,
McDonald's
and I
in
just
your
feel like
BKs.
everyone's just like, it feels like, you know, I was watching a video by Freely, and a lot of people think she's, you know,
Nuts.
crazy or whatever, but I actually like was listening to a lot of her videos, and I think she makes a lot of sense about certain things. Again, somebody that has like-minded ideologies.
Oh, I
that
want to go to
do. So I was
Vancouver
listening to her videos.
Island.
I'm not saying I agree with everything. I'm not saying I'm going to go run away and live in the jungle, like, you know, or anything
Oh,
like
yes.
that. But I just think that when she was
They say that because I did some research, because we know Foodie loves the Lush. She loves all the fancy Lush products that are absolute bullshit for her very, very sensitive skin. And there are some products that would be okay, but Lush is just garbage. It's garbage beauty products. And you know what the research for sensitive, rosacea, blotchy, hypoallergenic, like skin that just reacts to everything. You know what the one of the top 2 products was? Cetaphil. QV and Cetaphil were the 2 best products for sensitive skin. All the different, the sunscreen, the wash, the foam, the all of it, the body wash, the Cetaphil was just gentle but really good product, and it's not that expensive.
talking about
Bamp.
you know, everyone wanting
that
to
how you
like
say
be a
it?
clone
Bamp?
on Instagram, everyone having the same makeup looks, and everyone just kind of looks like Kylie Jenner. And you know, I think makeup artistry is beautiful, but
No. Has anybody in this room, anybody in this chat room, I want you to fess up now. I'm not looking at you, Pavo, because I've seen your makeup and you do beautiful makeup. And yes, it is very Kardashian-esque, but you've got the face for it. Anybody else except for Pavo has done a Kylie Jenner look makeup? Put a finger down. Not me. No. Never. No. I like my natural, actual face. I can't wear that much makeup. I don't even think when I've gone to a ball or a wedding or anything, I've never worn that much makeup in my life. You stay off the TikToks and stay off the Instagram, Chantal. Women of our age generally don't do that unless we have to get dressed up for something important. Sorry.
but also
We're not
our
popping to the
natural faces are
IGA
beautiful, you know?
in a
And
Kardashian
it's
look.
true. Like, she talks about being a free woman because women have this pressure to look good. Like in my
I've got to cut
weigh-in video,
Bamf.
like I know someone's
I
gonna
love that
comment or
name,
take a snapshot of my
Bamf.
feet. My toenails are long, you know, so I didn't cut my toenails recently. Or, you know, my feet are ugly, or, you know, I'm fat, or, you know, my skin is red and my hair is greasy. And I was thinking, you know, so what? So what other people think of you? And you know, this is your
It's
natural form. Why do we
beautiful.
feel pressured in society to wear a full face of makeup just to feel pretty? Why do I have to arch my eyebrows to be, you know,
Are we all getting the irony of this? Why do I have to wear the perfect arch? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do that? Ma'am, you are filtered up the wazoo 5 years later, wearing face spanks, wearing basically a bag dress to cover your body because you are so ashamed of the way that you look. And I don't care what anybody says. She dresses like that because she's ashamed of her body. She's ashamed of it. Not we don't like it. She has issues with it. That's why she's doing what she's doing. Why? Because we feel pressured to look pretty. We're grown up from, oh, isn't she pretty? Isn't she a lovely little thing? She's a lovely, oh, she's a good looking chick, that one. Oh my God, she's a bit of a stunner. We get women we are basically told that we are supposed to grow up and be pretty and smart and be mums. That's what we're told in our lives. That's why we're all pressured to feel and look good. It's a thing. It's a social thing. And it doesn't stop just because you're plus sized.
Noticed. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems a bit ridiculous to me to put on this full mask of makeup. It takes forever. And it's like I know I did contour really badly, but I wanted to, like yesterday, I'm like, I'm finding myself like, oh my God, I need to contour.
Oh my God, she is such an asshole. She is such an asshole. I'm so glad we watched this now. She's preaching to us the importance of loving the way you are naturally by showing us an example of a fully filtered face of makeup. And she can't live without filters now. Is she filtered now? Because her skin looks a heck of a lot better now than it does what she's living with right now, because we've seen it raw. In that Capri Sun video that we watched the other day, her skin was as rough as guts. It was bad. It was red. It was blotchy. It was bumpy. It was unloved. But her skin here looks kind of clear. It's got a little bit of pink. But is she using filters here while she's explaining to us the importance of not using filters and just loving your face that you've got?
My face to look smaller, and I'm just like, why? Who cares? My face is what it is right now. And
I know
I'm afraid you're afraid to be shamed. Like, you're afraid to not, that's the standards of beauty is like, having fake eyelashes and having a full face of makeup. And this is natural. This is your natural face. And I want to get used to appreciating what my natural face looks like, because I didn't feel pretty unless I was wearing makeup.
These and do some shorts.
Mascara and a little bit of lip gloss is kind of ridiculous when you really think about it. We should be happy how we are naturally. We shouldn't need a pound of makeup to feel like we could.
My idea. I am going to take this audio clip and I'm going to overlay all of Chantal's most filtered pictures from Kuwait. And I'm just going to let the audio track run and just have the photos feed through, just transition through like pow, pow, pow. I might put some music over it, like, James Blunt's beautiful, you're so beautiful. It's going to be grand.
Go to the store and
bye, Oceana.
Some people just like wearing makeup. That's fine. They're okay with how they look naturally. But a lot of people, if you're honest with yourself, won't dare go out somewhere without makeup or without their hair washed or, So I was just thinking of that. And also, like, normally I fill in my like areas of my hair, my bald spots, I guess. I was looking for a euphemism, but we'll call it what it is. And I'm thinking of just not using this anymore because I stress out. It's getting low. It's expensive. And when I don't have it, I freak out. And I'm like, the worst, most embarrassing thing that gives me anxiety is my insecurity about my hair. And I'm thinking, what if I let those insecurities go? What if I work on letting that go and I feel so free? Like, who cares? Like, why am I wearing this anyways? Just so somebody outside doesn't have to, make fun of me or point and stare at me. It's like, it's just always just like just for show, So I feel like maybe
the hair should grow back once you get your hormones regulated, but we never regulated those hormones. We just ate our way through Burger King and Wendy's and Twisty Misties and poutines and just got less and less and less. And then she just ended up looking, she's rocking a skullet basically.
I'm going to start with the no makeup, and I haven't washed my hair. There's actually
It's so good, right,
watching down the
Sarah?
video rabbit hole, and I know I'm trying.
Sarah, did you buy some and have you used it? And was I I am the mascara guru because I can't do falsies. I absolutely can't do them. And that's why mascara is like the most important. I love that mascara. It is amazing.
To like break these thoughts to you guys lightly, but I am just like, I feel like once you take off a layer, you just all starts unraveling and you start questioning things like, well, why this?
And
why
then
this,
she
why
starts
this? And it's
wearing an
like with the
abaya
makeup,
and
it was
a
like, then I
hijab.
saw that there's this no poo movement, no shampoo
Takes on the
movement. It's called the no
makeup.
poo movement, yeah. But like freely, she doesn't.
Oh, and she would always put on the fibers when she went over to Koki. She'd always layer on about 10, and I love a full face of makeup. Oh, absolutely. But I'm not rocking up with glitter and like all the bits and pieces just to rock up to Nada El Shami's house to be served overcooked tuna. I'm not dressing up for meth pipes. I'm not doing that. I would be, okay, so I'm going over to his house to eat the most disgusting food known to man and then to party the night away. I'm literally going in my oldest, dirtiest tracksuit and a pair of pluggers because that's all that scenario deserves. There is no glitter required for that scenario. She could probably show up in a garbage bag and he'd be just as responsive to her as he would be if she'd walked up in a ball gown with wedding makeup on. The man doesn't care. The man does not care.
Doesn't wash her hair. She doesn't wash her hair at all. She uses warm water to wash her hair. And the trick in not having your hair look completely oily and gross or whatever
is washing
to
it.
take proper care of your hair. And there's a method of brushing and preening your hair so that it doesn't, like my hair is like damaged from the
right.
ironing.
I refuse to believe this is the same Chantal that we
lifeless.
know. She's a pod person. She's been taken over by an alien. This Chantal has been taken over by an alien or a demon spawn or something because this is not the same person that we listen to now. This is somebody who cares about what goes into a body and how to brush her hair and being natural and being naturally beautiful, you know, and be just accepting who you are. Not the Chantal we know. What happened?
You know, so
did she fall down and bump her head?
You know, it will look bad because your hair will get really oily at first as the natural oils start coming back because you've been suppressing them for so long with washing them away and using.
Exactly. You nailed it, Lost Tamale. The point is to do what makes you feel great. And it's annoying, and it annoys me too, especially when guys say it. It's like, I don't wear makeup for you. I wear it for me. If makeup on your face does that, great. And it's annoying to me when people try to control the narrative and making wearing makeup, not wearing makeup as a social status. If you want to wear makeup because it makes you feel pretty, great. If you feel like you look better without makeup on and you feel comfortable that way, great. If you want to wear lipstick only and nothing else, go for it. If you love a full face of makeup, go for it, but make it like event appropriate, unless that's your personality. But wearing it or not wearing it doesn't change a thing. And just it doesn't mean anything. You know, it's stupid. It is stupid. No one's prettier than anybody else by wearing or not wearing makeup.
Chemicals
and it doesn't make you vain or not vain. Some people just like makeup.
Hair. Shampoo is just, most shampoos are not good for your hair. And so there's actually people who don't wash their hair with actual shampoo or soap or anything. You can make a natural shampoo, but if it's not needed, if you can just get away with preening and properly brushing and
it's all just word salad. It's the only salad she has.
I don't know. It seems crazy, but at the same time, it's something I really want to explore because, I really want somebody who has you should see all the crap I have, all the cosmetics I have, all the makeup I have. And it's just like, if I could just reduce my cosmetics section to just a hairbrush and 2 bottles of something, that would be awesome. To me, that's freedom in a way. So to just be your natural self, so I know that my channel is just taking a complete
ma'am, and you get to a stage where we're impressed if you wash yourself with a baby wipe. Love, you get down to the bare bones of hygiene, so don't worry about it. You're on the right track.
different direction, and I'm changing as a person. I'm, that's like I said, 2018 just was like transitioning, trying and failing, trying to find my way, like not knowing what I want to do, trying different things.
Oh,
And
exactly.
I understand it could be frustrating at times for some people, and
But have you got your
it might seem
purse,
like
love?
this cycle is continuing, but I think that I keep coming back to this natural
all right,
pathway, and it's something that just feels right to me.
Okay, replay gang
and
gang.
I think that
Bye.
that's definitely the direction that I'm going
That's
to be
hearts, by the
continuing
way.
to
I
go
can't
down.
do the right angle.
So
Pew, 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 pew.
yeah, so that's about it for today, guys. It was just more of a short video. Yesterday I had a lot more to talk about and everything. So you're gonna have the kiss background today because I didn't make my bed. So
Yeah. Yep, fantastic. Okay, bye. Okay, moving on. Day 2. Oh, she's got to be bitchy by this stage. She's got to be a mess by this stage. Mikey.
How are you?
Oh, her skin's looking, not
You're
great.
in the background somewhere. This reason,
Oh,
boys.
but
I'm gonna
wait.
take down my.
But wait. She just sat there and told us that we should not be worrying about makeup. And we've got eyebrows, we have mascara, and we're wearing a lipstick. Ma'am, you're not working towards the greater good here. What's with the hair? And she's got the fibers in.
My ring lights.
Oh, and she's got
yeah.
them on.
So,
but why?
hi. Welcome to day 2. Is it only day 2? Day 2 of this Waterfest.
Hi, bee boys. Say hi, bee boys.
Sam's so cute.
Let me just say, I'm way too impulsive. The whole not wearing makeup thing last night. I'm not wearing any foundation or anything today, but I don't think that I'm quite ready as I thought I would be to completely give up
This
makeup.
is why you're an asshole.
I just like the way I look with makeup. I mean, just being...
She gives these TED Talks and then she just rolls it back within hours. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Completely honest. I really love the idea of, like I was talking about, like the free woman not having to rely on makeup and cosmetics to feel
apparently 2, but
pretty.
She says 5.
And you shouldn't rely on them to feel pretty or anything. But I really just like wearing red lipstick once in a while.
Hi, Dylan. Hi.
Covering some of the redness on my face because it's really bad lately. It's always bad here and here. So,
but Chantal, you just told us that you don't have to bow to societal pressures. If you've got red skin, you rock that red skin. Make it even redder. Get the rouge out. Wipe it on the chin. Wipe it on your cheeks. Put it on the nose. Put it on your forehead. Make a spectacle of the redness. Fuck society. If I'm going to have red skin, I'm going to have the reddest skin out there. I'm going to be rhubarbing it up. You were telling us that you should be proud of who you are and not bow to society by making you feel uncomfortable about what you rock. You wound it back within a matter of hours because your skin's looking really bad.
I don't know if as I lose weight that will go away or if it's just like a skin thing, regardless of my weight. But I do really like makeup, and I always liked makeup. So that's something I'm not ready to give up right now. And I shouldn't have.
Hugh, were you here when I had the mohawk? That was because of Enola. Enola's got a sex riot tangent. She's got these multiverse dimensions of like Chantal's, like different ways and different laneways. It's like alleyways. You turn another corner and there's a different universe that Chantal could have having. I was rocking the mohawk for the sex riot planet, the planet where everybody just gets a glimpse of this one. She's like Medusa and just makes you randy and horny and you have to bang the nearest person next to you whilst wearing punk gear and having mohawks.
I've been so impulsive to say, well, I'm not going to wear anything. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do this. And also another thing I didn't take into consideration with the no shampoo thing was that we live in an environment that has a lot of toxins in the air, such as
that's
exhaust
okay.
from
We'll see if we
vehicles
can
and things like that, and
go
that settles
to
in your hair
sleep.
follicles and things.
Close your eyes.
It's probably more hygienic to actually wash your hair. So what I'm going to start with is just focusing on the
just sit in silence.
And if in the future I want to transition to other things like that, I'll worry about it then. But for now, I'm going to use up the makeup I have because I already have it. I wasted a lot of money on it. And then once I'm out of makeup or it expires, then I can look at buying more.
It was a mob
makeup and stuff like that. So
a mohawk,
so the water fast. So I decided that I want to weigh myself every day. Somebody in the comments made a really good comment about
that's okay.
That's okay. Myself every day.
You got to go to bed or drop off. That's okay.
But while I do want to clarify that I'm not doing this fast for the purpose of weight loss, I do still want to keep track of my weight. I think that it will, it's just good to keep track of, especially knowing how much I lost in total. And
Guys, I'm not doing this for vanity. I'm doing this for the health benefits of doing a completely calorie restrictive thing and just having water. Yep. It's not about the vanity of it all. It's literally just about health benefits. Okay. All right.
I can keep track of how much I gain back when I start eating again. I do plan on refeeding the proper way, very slowly and with, the proper way, because a lot of you are saying, well, did you watch Vegetable Police? He did a video on a 21-day water fast and he ended up in the hospital. And I will be honest, I didn't watch the whole thing yet.
2
I do
days.
plan on
Look,
watching it, but
the law goes that she says she lasted 5 days, but I think she only lasted 2 days. Apparently, she fesses up that she broke her fast on day 5. Do you want to just skip to day 5 and just hear the justifications? Let's do that. Because basically, it's just whinging and whining at this point. Let's just do that. Oh, no, let's do this one. Odd side effects. Odd side effects. Let's do that. Because I want to hear what they are. Because we'll need to look out for them. Because Foodie's doing a water fast. So we'll need to look out for some of these side effects that she's going to be talking about. Okay. This is day 3. So apparently she's already broken the fast. She's already she hasn't publicly admitted it to breaking the fast, but she's broken the fast. We find out this after the fact. So this might have something to do with her odd side effects.
So look what BB made.
She ate that. She ate it.
My favorite, Mafe.
Guaranteed.
I've eaten a lot in videos, but it's a West African dish with like a peanut stew with, it's delicious.
Oh yeah, hit the like button if you want to, guys.
And I'll be going to have a glass of water now. Some other things that really tempt me in my kitchen, and I gotta throw these. I gotta give them to my grandma. She likes these unsalted soda crackers.
Oh, I don't think she'd last
with cheese. That's flax meal with these cheese slices.
I'm sitting here in 74% humidity, and you guys are getting snow. Like it's just, I love that. I've got this, like, I'm in this humid tropical paradise, and you guys are in like this white wonderland. Isn't that just beautiful? It's beautiful.
Hey. Hi guys, hi. Welcome to day 3.
I did see you before, but I didn't see your name, honey. I was probably ranting.
Lots to talk about. Well, sort of.
Oh,
really.
She's so disappointing. She's so disappointing. Okay. We've got the eye makeup I like. That pink's actually a nice pink on her, that rose. And then we've got this ugly, bloody, yellowy, beigey lipstick that is fucking horrible on her. The combination is not working for me. I would have loved it if she'd done soft pinky and peachy hues on the peachy on the cheeks, really nice soft pink, similar, maybe a little bit darker than her shirt, and then just a neutral or a darker pink makeup, monochromatic. That would have looked lovely. This is a mess.
I'm going to the movies with Rena tonight. We're going to go see Escape Room. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for that. I don't expect it to be like super, Oscar nominee worthy or anything, but as long as it's entertaining.
She's a supreme being, Enola. She can cram 40 days into 40 hours. I'm telling you, this woman she has got Wolverine DNA. She is the ultimate. You know what? And you know what the flip side and the actual like plot twist will be is this bitch is going to fix her diabetes. She'll turn around and she'll be like, nah, my sugar levels are fine, fuckers. I'm 5 days of me just not eating, great, fantastic. Lost about 2 kilos, but my diabetes have corrected it. I can eat whatever I want. Suckers. Bet you that's what happens. She's going to try and sell us the story that she's fixed her diabetes, or the universe is going to smile down on her once again and fix her, or something magical is going to happen, or she'll get some, I don't know, bloody Saudi Arabian medicine that's controversially being tested that will fix everything for her. I don't know. But knowing Chantal's like she's going to stumble into a
And I
solution.
get to spend time with my friend. That's all that matters, So, and get out a bit.
Oh, no.
I have some weird side effects right now of
Mm.
this, or weird, I don't know what we'd call them, but yeah, side effects of this water fast, I guess.
Oh, dear.
Last night, I really had a hard time getting to bed. The night before, I went to bed at a decent hour, but last night, I was up till like 5, 6 in the morning. I could not sleep at all.
That's the euphoria
I
feeling,
felt
but I don't think you had that at all.
strange. I don't know how to really describe it, but I felt like, well, my dreams were really odd. I had weird dreams all night. I had dreams that I dreamt about food like all night long, and it was really bad. But today, food is kind of more distant in my mind. It seems like a distant. I can see how over time, like Arby's and things like that are going to be more of a distant memory, and that's on day 3. So I can just imagine by day 21 how.
Okay, so I've just Googled it. There's a lot of side effects, but okay, here are some of the side effects of water fasting: fatigue, dizziness, and nausea due to low blood sugars, constipation, dehydration, lower back pain, tongue discoloration, taste abnormalities, mood changes. We're gonna get a rage, guys. Woo woo. Migraine, headaches, disordered eating. God, that couldn't see that coming. Physical and mental exhaustion. Okay. If you are considering water fasting, it is best to consult with a healthcare professional first. Well, I'm sure she didn't heed any of those warnings. Not at all. She's just winging it. She's winging it at this stage. But Banff looks beautiful. I've still got the pictures up. Looks gorgeous. It's like mountains and bears and snow and trees and green and wood, like log cabins and lights, and Banff looks great, by the way.
It's going to reset everything, and that's
I don't
that's my
know.
hope.
That's what it said.
Now I'm not saying that this water fast is a cure-all, because addictive personalities are usually forever, but I think that it
dehydration.
will
That's
make
what.
it a
Oh,
lot
there is a
easier on
little
me.
thing.
And when I go to refeed, I'm not going to have the capacity to eat like I used to, and already my body's craving. I'm just really honestly craving mangoes for some reason, like those juicy. I buy these huge Brazilian mangoes from this one place in Ottawa. And
look, it
they're like
says
$5 a mango.
dehydration. I don't know what to tell you.
Worth it. They're like, you cut them open and they're like
maybe
bright
poop
orange.
and
They're
shit
so
and
juicy.
pee a lot.
They're
And
just
it
so
doesn't
delicious, and
actually hydrate you
I'm
properly.
craving one of those so bad. But some besides the dreams, and oh yeah, and I pinned my own comment on my last video, like never trust a fart when you're fasting, and it's kind of TMI, but it's true. Honestly, never. Like, you feel like you might have gas or something, but just make sure you're near a washroom.
No, that wasn't on the.
Gas,
that's
like
not on the list.
99% of the time. So
I'd say that because she's been like, she fasted for 2 days or the day, and she's had the Malfi or Maffy or whatever BB made. That's given her the diarrhea. Not from the water fast. I'd say that's why she's probably shat her pants.
Another weird side effect besides that I have is I woke up this morning and I was thirsty. I went and grabbed my natural spring water that I'm drinking. I do drink a pretty good quality spring water.
That's her jam.
It's from somewhere
it could
like
be,
the
yes.
mountains,
I was just
natural
thinking
spring
that
somewhere
it's
in
probably
like
from a lack
Quebec,
of
and it's
salts and
like,
stuff.
well, it's not too bad. It's like $3 for a 4 liter, and I drink about one of those a day, maybe a bit less. I drink about 3 liters of water a day. I just listen to my body really. I'm actually not peeing as much, which is kind of good because you don't want to be just peeing. I'm not bloated. My feet are not swollen, so I don't think I'm retaining the water. But you don't want to
so dumb.
Flush out.
She's
If you're
so
peeing
dumb.
like clear and you're peeing very frequently, might be more.
What do they say? What do they say is the first thing that you should do if you are swollen and retaining water? Drink more water. It helps. I don't know. It does something to you. It just flushes it out of you. If you are swollen and puffy, drink more water. Like,
more concerning. But the spring water, I'm drinking it because, like I've said, people say you need sodium and all this to take potassium.
Blah, blah, blah,
natural
blah,
spring water has a lot of natural minerals in it. And
tell us more,
like Chantal.
Chantal.
Are heightened today. Like I can
teach
taste
us.
The water is salty. Like I can taste the minerals and the salt in the water. I asked BB to taste it, and he did not taste any salt. So another thing I noticed is like I cut
One of the side effects, taste or abnormalities. But we are running on the theory that she is on day 3. I don't think she's on day 3. I think she's back to day 1. She's just had one meal.
myself, and when I was bleeding, I could smell the iron in my blood. Like I'm like smelling things that they're elemental based.
That's
and
because
it's just so
that's
odd.
part of your taste.
So yeah, my
center.
senses are kind of, you know, hypersensed right now, and it's just really weird. But it's amusing a little bit, I gotta say. But the salty water thing is just kind of, it's kind
That's
of gross.
true.
But
You can
I don't know, like, my mouth
overhydrate.
always tastes salty. Maybe it's not the water, maybe it's my mouth, but
No, it's because you're a salty beach. That's why.
might just be my mouth. I don't know. It's like there's like an after salt taste. I can't describe it. So anyways, another thing I have experienced today is some back pain, mostly in my upper middle back.
Sounds about right.
And I have read that a lot of people experience that. Sometimes they experience pain in the kidney area because detoxing can be a bit hard on the kidneys. But it is very common to experience that as your kidneys are really working to get out all those toxins out of your body. So yeah, another thing is I don't have the kidney pain right now. You know, if you have kidney issues or diabetes, that's why I say I put the disclaimer, because I don't know your medical issues. I don't know what's right for your body. I'm not a doctor, not a professional. You know, I think I'm a quack doing this. So really, I've educated myself. So that's what you really need to do. Really educate yourself well, and really just, you know, if you're in touch with your doctor and he's got you on medications and things like that, really talk to them about it, because, you know, it can be dangerous depending, like I said, everyone's different. So you know what I mean?
You
If
heard
have
it too,
kidney
right,
disorder, I
guys?
don't know how
I'm
this would
going
affect it.
back. I'm going back because you heard it too, right?
Really educate yourself well, and really just educate. Not a, I put the disclaimer because I don't know. So yeah, another thing is I don't have the kidney pain right now. You know, if you have kidney issues or diabetes, that's why I say I put the disclaimer, because I don't
She
know your medical issues.
literally,
I don't know what's right for your
literally
body. I'm
said
not a
it.
doctor, not a professional. You know, most people
Clip
think I'm a quack.
it. Clip it. Can I clip it? How do I clip it? Oh, I can just edit it. I've got the stream. I've got the timestamp. Oh my God. Does this do anything? Nah. Oh, that is outstanding. Pat on the back for us, chat. Look what we found. We found a gold mine. I knew this was the one to watch. Knew it. Oh, she always tells on herself. Oh no, we don't
doing
want
this.
that.
So really, I've educated
Clip
myself.
it.
So that's what you really need to do. Really
She
educate
actually
yourself
said
well, and really
diabetes.
just, you know, if you're in touch with your doctor and he's got
What
you on
did she
medications
say?
and
I'll
things like
say it
that,
again.
really
Go back.
talk to them about it, because, you know,
She literally said,
really educate. Really, I'm not a professional. I put the disclaimer because I don't know your medical issues. I don't know what's right for your body. I'm not a doctor, not a professional. You know, most people think I'm a quack doing this. So really, I've educated myself. So that's what you really need to do. Really educate yourself well, and really just, you know, if you're in touch with your doctor and he's got you on medications and things like that, really talk to them about it, because, you know, it can be dangerous depending, like I said, everyone's different. So you know what I mean? If you have kidney disorder, I don't know how this would affect it. So yeah, you're better just to be safe than sorry. And that's why I put that
oh, I didn't
disclaimer
go
there,
far
you know,
back far enough.
medical issue. If you have, another thing is I don't have the kidney pain right now. You know, if you have kidney issues or diabetes, that's why I say I put the disclaimer, because I
She
don't know your
said
medical.
it. If you have kidney disease, kidney issues, or diabetes, maybe what, like, inferring that this may not be a great idea for you to do. She literally said that.
Issues. I don't know what's right for your body. I'm not a doctor, not a professional. You know, most people think I'm a quack doing this. So really, I've educated myself. So that's what you really need to do. Really educate yourself well, and really just, you know.
So Foodie from 5 years ago, because she's done her research, understands that water fasting is not good for somebody who's diabetic. So diabetic Foodie knows that this is super dangerous because she's done this before. Oh, wow.
You know, if you're in touch with your doctor and he's got you on medications and things like that, really
Liabetes.
talk to them
She's
about
a
it, because,
liabetes.
you know, it can be dangerous.
I'm calling it
like
the
I said, everyone's
ones.
different.
She's got
So you know
the
what I mean?
ones.
If you have kidney disorder, I don't know how this would affect it. So yeah, you're better just to be safe than sorry. And that's why I put that disclaimer there, you know, because I don't want people to be in that position, you know, based on my information, because I'm not, you know, this is not there's not really, any doctor that's going to recommend this, like I said before. But I'm just being intuitive and listening to my body, and based on the research I've
what
done.
time did she say that? 7:51. Oh, gold. She's such a moron. Why did she not get rid of these? Why did she not get rid of these?
The testimonials, based on the stories of other people who have done this, I feel like it's probably.
I'll turn the microphone down.
I really do believe
is
in
it
the power of
too
healing. So,
too
anyways,
close?
so that's just some of the side effects I'm experiencing right now. I'm feeling
am I
more
too loud?
energetic.
I don't know if
Earlier,
I can
was
turn
really
mine
not
down.
feeling energetic. I was feeling really crappy, really tired, a little bit lightheaded. I don't feel that way anymore.
Is that better,
I
Monf?
feel
Is that
pretty
better?
good. I feel pretty good. I don't feel hungry, actually.
Is that better? Sorry
so my
if I was
stomach's not
yelling.
growling.
I'm sorry.
I noticed that TMI if you're not into poop, but this is a water fast, so I'm going to be describing poops. So better get used to
Oh
it.
no!
Just so you know what to expect. Basically,
I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry, but me face. I know. I was literally sitting and going, why is she telling me to turn the microphone down? I realized it was like a mic drop. Oh my God, I'm sorry. And I moved my microphone. I'm such a weirdo. But yeah, boom, mic drop, mic drop, mic drop. My mushy when you my mushy. Another drop.
At some point, your body
don't worry, it's a BTS song. It's called Mic Drop. It's amazing.
In your body, and
I'm such a
it
dick.
does expel.
It took me a minute, but I got
different
there.
orifices of your body. So right now, the stool is more of like a mucus than anything else. It's not a water. It's like a mucus. So yeah, and it does have a really, 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 really bad odor, like not normal odor. It's disgusting. So make sure you got your poopery or your Febreze or your spray. No, use a natural spray, not Febreze.
Oh, bees spray.
So anyways, guys,
bees spray.
That's it for now.
Smell foodie. Just wait 5 more years, hun.
I have a full face of makeup. And yeah,
I know. I'm a bit silly.
So that's about it for now, I guess. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you a before picture I took yesterday. So day 2, I had BB take it. I had BB do this weigh-in. Oh, I didn't even do the weigh-in. Let's do the weigh-in, okay? The weigh-in, here it is. I had BB do it because people wanted to see my feet on the scale. I don't have a problem with that. I creamed.
5 years ago, she was still bitching about the scale. Some things just never change. She's so predictable. Oh my God.
Then I cut my toenails. So yes. So okay, the weigh-in, from one subject to another. The weigh-in is
no. There was I have seen her. I can't remember when it was, but everything was right. The color was right, makeup was right, the hair was right. But I have to admit, and I'm gonna throw it out there, this Foodie from 5 years ago, and not because of the age difference, because 5 years, I mean, whatever, is way more put together than the Foodie that we've got now. The makeup was not all the choices are good, but it was better. It was an effort. There was she had like the eye makeup was always nice. She had better color choices. She was at least, I don't know, better at pretending. I don't know, but she's still, she's better. She's still not great, but she's definitely better 5 years ago for sure.
But I don't remember what it was yesterday, but today it was like 364 point something. So it was just really, yeah, I mean, obviously we're not eating, so there's going to be some weight loss.
Oh,
but I did
shut
some
up.
before
Everything
pictures.
in that sounds
and,
good.
Yeah. It's going to take some courage posting it, but, I think that's liberating in a way for me to post
I know.
like a full body picture.
There's a bunch of other, who else has had the snow? It must be a cold snap that's just hit across the Americas. That it's snow. You guys are snowing and I'm sweating.
My gut showing, so I had BB take a picture yesterday. And what my point of that is that at the end of this, I want to take another picture in the same clothes.
I don't know. I think both girls realized that I was about to say clientele, their content consumers, their subscribers, were more into seeing them weigh themselves and talk about weight and in conjunction with the people that wanted to see them eat. And then there were some people who wanted to do the weigh-ins and all that stuff and then watch them eat. So I think both of them clued into the weight loss stuff. Two sides of the coin. Feeders, people that were like-minded were hoping for a good outcome. I don't know, but they both definitely got the idea that weight loss and not even actually having to ever lose any weight was a great way to build their channels.
Just to show you the difference. Now, will the weight loss stay off? Probably not all of it.
She looks like an old Russian grandmother that's had a very hard life of manual labor. Because there are grandmas that, like, technically speaking, I could be a grandma. My son's 27. I could be a grandma. I could be a grandma a couple of times over. And Foodie looks older than me. I think Foodie looks older than me. I think that. I could be completely wrong. But she looks like a hard, worn down woman who's worked hard all her life and has she's making goulash in a really big pot, and it's got to feed everyone in the poorly heated flat for 10 days. Everybody's eating goulash for like the next week because she grew those cabbages herself. That's what Foodie looks like right now. There's not enough red lipstick in the world to make that look good.
Depending what I eat, it really depends on the refeeding stage.
Bye,
Either way, I think
Whiplash,
some of it will come back
bye.
on. But I'm planning on eating.
Oh, you're like weather like
mostly
me.
raw.
You've
and
got
mostly
weather
fruits
like
and
me.
vegetables for a while after,
Tropical.
because, especially during the refeeding stage. And the fast is not over. After the water
Bye,
fast, I'm
Whiplash.
going to
See
do the
ya.
Dr.
See you next
Morse
time.
recommended
Thanks for coming.
fruit for a little while and see how that goes. I'm just playing it by ear right now.
Oh.
Like if I do feel really sick or if I do feel really bad or anything and I feel like it's life-threatening and I should stop the fast,
it is. It's grand. It's Thanksgiving for you guys, isn't it? Oh, well, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I suppose you're getting stuff ready. You're like marinating and pre-cooking so you can just stuff chopping and cutting and getting everything ready so you can just stick it in the oven tomorrow. Well, I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving or whatever you do on the day, I know it's like there's, two sides of that story, but it's a good time for families to get together for whatever reason, correct? I hope you we'll do Thanksgiving manifestations for everybody having Thanksgiving tomorrow. Okay, we'll include the snow. Okay, so may the children who have never seen snow enjoy their first snows this Thanksgiving. Let them build snowmen and snow angels and play. And for dogs that have never seen the snow, may this be a new joy that they have discovered. May everyone be safe this Thanksgiving on the roads if there is snow. If you're traveling to meet families, please be careful. May the universe be on your side. Put your indicator on. Don't stop too soon. Don't speed. Be careful. Think of other people while you're driving. And everybody gets to enjoy a delicious, perfectly cooked turkey. Manifestations for Thanksgiving. Okay, there we go.
We'll do that. And I won't see it as a failure because I feel any responsible person would do that.
I want to be a grandma so bad. I can't even tell you.
Oh
my God.
My body will go for 21 days.
Oh, Amber started it.
21
okay.
days because that's just really going to give it, especially at my size and the size of the cyst I have, it's going to give it the autophagy process enough time to really...
Our version is what we would call Australia Day, which is also called Invasion Day. It's basically the day that Captain James Cook landed on the shores of Botany Bay on January 26th. That's called Australia Day. And then there's a long, dark history of what we did to the Indigenous. And Australia Day is quite contentious at the minute because it's usually just basically bogans going down to the beach, getting really drunk and causing race riots. Seems to be the theming, and just basically being assholes to all the races, not just the Indigenous or the First Nations. That's Australia Day. Basically what we do on Australia Day is we get dressed up, we put Australian flags on our bodies, put a bit of zinc on, go down to the beach and have barbecues. Or we have a barbecue at home. It's a public holiday. Everybody stays home for Australia Day. And it's usually we have a public holiday the first week the kids go back to school after Christmas break. So they only have 4 days of school that week. Yep. And Buddy wants to come in.
Any debris in my body. And, I'm hoping that I
Hi,
have this
House of
weird
Hannibal.
skin tag
Hello.
here.
Oh, Hannibal, I'll let you
This
know.
one.
Hannibal, FYI, at about, just so you can, if you're interested, at 6:57 during this stream, she talks about how it's not a great idea for people with diabetes to do water fasts. Absolutely. She literally says those words from her mouth, that it's not great for people with kidney disease and diabetes. This is gold. We've got nuggets of the stupid nuggets.
I've had it for like a long time.
Juicy.
And I'm hoping
May
that
your
it actually
turkey
is
be
that,
juicy
because
and
I have
perfect.
seen where people have gotten rid of warts and things like that based on, doing fasts. So I guess
May
we'll
no
see.
one's turkey be dry.
But other than that, I guess that's it
okay.
for now. I'm going to go get ready.
Look, question, because we don't really do a full turkey in Australia. We do little chooks and we do hams and we do other things. My favorite part of a roast chicken is the butt. That little flap of fat that you get just at the back end that you can pull off and it's juicy and yummy. Do you get that on turkeys? Is there a bigger version of that at the back that's just always crispy and tasty? It's almost like the chicken version of pork crackling. Do turkeys have that little bit on the back end of the bum where the plume comes out? That's always just so crispy and yummy at the end. Just wondering. It's my favorite part.
The movie. So day 3 is pretty much almost over, really.
And
till,
may
like,
your stuffing be
up,
yummy.
but,
I make cranberry bacon.
It's evening, so
and herb
so
stuffing
anyways,
for my
guys, I thank you for watching me during this journey. Of course, because I'm doing this, it's going to be
avoid yellow snow for
a
sure.
big part of my videos.
Yuck.
And I really wanted to document this process. And I know a lot of you are interested. Some might find it boring, so I apologize about that. I will do more interesting things once I'm feeling.
I sang that in my head, Panda.
Maybe by next week, or definitely after the fast and things like that. I want to do different things with my channel, but right now I just want to focus on healing myself, and at least I can put out these videos for you guys. So if I'm feeling really, 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 really poorly, I might just come on and say I'm feeling really bad, and won't be too much of a long video. But oops. Anyways, so I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.
I'm sorry, but she's way too happy for a former inge eater who hasn't eaten anything in 3 days except for water. I think she absolutely smashed that maffei that BB ate. There's no way that this woman would be that happy at that stage. Right. We're going to hop, skip, and jump to her. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Stop talking. Okay, we're going to go straight to I broke my fast, because I'm more interested in that, because we've heard the blah, blah, blahs, and now we're going to hear the wah, wah, wahs. Okay. I broke my fast. We're going to hear the justifications, and we're going to see if they're going to be similar to the justification she gives us when she breaks her diabetic cure-all in the next couple of days. All right. Present screen. Okay, I broke my fast. Fantastic. Oh, I wonder if it has anything to do with the diabetes. Chantal Marie. Oh, she's rebranded. 360. Oh, progress. So she's 4 pounds heavier than she is here in this photo. According to her.
Hi guys. Hi. No makeup. So, how are you guys doing? So from the title of this video, just calm down. It's not a terrible thing. I'm going to explain.
Oh, yes. Happy
everything.
Turkey Day Eve, everybody.
Yes, it's not clickbait. I am going to be ending the water only. And I think that's best for me because...
Why? I think I know why, but is that what that's called? I don't think we've got a name for it. We just call it chicken butt. It's a chicken butt. That's all that it is. The Pope's, is it because it's big and floppy? Or it looks like, what Pope? A specific Pope? But yes, okay.
Is the fasting, the purpose of the fasting is to be able to rest a lot of the time.
don't exert yourself, really rest, very minimal activity. That's why people go on retreats. Like I said, they go away, they just rest all day. And
the little moments of gratitude for the small pleasures in life.
For me, it was just getting a bit tiring. I'm very impatient. I do need to work on that. I know. I have problem. I just really don't think that. I think physically I could make it to the 21 days. I was feeling, I wasn't feeling sick or anything like that. The only thing that was really bothering me were, the constant thoughts of food, bad food, but also not just that, because that's I'm gonna have to battle with that for a while. But not just that, but not being able to go do things that I wanted. Like I posted in the community post that I wasn't going to be able to do a video today. Today's day 6, by the way, because I had a lot of things to do and I wasn't able to do any of them because I just didn't have the energy. And sometimes I get bursts of a lot of energy, like I said yesterday, and like I've said before. However, it's very fleeting and you really can't do much with that energy.
Parsons
because you need
knows.
to preserve
That
it.
I've heard of.
So your body
Same
can
sort
use
of
that energy
thing.
for the healing process.
Parsons knows,
It's not,
yes.
It's not the water that's
Because
going
that's
to
like
kill
a
your body. It's not the water
priest,
fast.
isn't it? The parson?
Your body that's healing itself, and you're giving it the optimal environment to do that with a lot of rest, with not eating, allowing you to use your energy for digestion and things like that. And I'm just not able. I don't really have the environment for that. I don't have a peaceful environment. I always have something to do. I need to live my daily life, and I need energy to do that. So
wait a minute.
21
Wait
days
a minute, girlfriend. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. The Stepford wife number 1. What has she got to do? She didn't clean. She didn't cook. BB did the cleaning. BB did the cooking. She doesn't have a job. What else has she got to do other than plan and work her YouTube career? Is she running it? Is she doing volunteer work? Is she running back and forth for a mum? She might be taking her nana to the shops every now and again. But why is she so busy? What has she got to do? Because she doesn't. BB was doing all the stuffs and doing a full-time job. What was keeping her so occupied?
Ambitious. I did make it to 6, and I think that's a victory for me. I like how my skin has cleared up. I have lost some weight, and I am going to refeed. I have been drinking this very slowly. This is just blended spring water with frozen wild blueberries and banana, and it's blended very, very well. And I've been taking sips and keeping it in my mouth for a few seconds or so before I swallow it, just seeing how that does. I feel like better, actually. I feel like my energy is already going up a bit, so I feel like I should be able to live my life now. So like I said, like I was going to aim for 21 days, but if I feel like I need to break the fast for whatever reason, I'm going to do it. So
she definitely was making different choices. That's what I'm going to say. Something happened to her. Is it a smoking? Is it a crackhead thing? Does it make you put on horrible clothing? Is that one of the side effects of crack use? I don't know, because I don't know any actual crackheads in my life, just because lucky like that. But does it affect your fashion choices as well? Is that another horrible side effect of smoking too much meth?
If you want to try it yourself, fasting, like I said, I know a lot of you are doing it, and I've inspired people to try it, which is really awesome.
Refeed.
And, but please listen to your body, and if you feel like you need to break it, at least just make sure that it's with healthy food and stuff. So I do plan on continuing, of course.
It sounds very like science fiction horror film, like we're refeeding the subjects on the 3rd day. It will reanimate them from their pods. The refeeding will commence in 21 hours.
This weight loss journey and getting into a new step now, which is eating healthy food and continuing the weight loss process. So
I'm sorry, she broke the fast. She's not sipping on beetroot juice. I don't care. It looks like beetroot juice. I don't know. I know she listed the ingredients, but I don't care. She is getting in whatever car, I don't even know the brand of car that she's driving at this stage. She's hauling ass to McDonald's, and she's getting the fries, she's getting the nuggets, she's getting the onion rings, she's getting whatever weird fucking burger they've got on special for that month. She's hauling ass to get something more substantial than a weird juice. Performative. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, I hope you guys understand. I know a lot of you will. And some of
They
you
don't.
don't, but that's always
I
how
love
it
how
goes,
you
right?
said that in such a sweet way. Addicts don't prioritize appearance. Basically, it's like they don't give a shit. They don't care what they look like. They're unwashed. They're a mess. if it's on the floor, they're putting it on. But you said it in such a lovely way. You must work in
When you
customer
have a
service
larger
or
audience,
something, or you're a manager or
some
something
people
like that,
never
or
even
HR
really agreed with the water fast
perhaps.
to begin with. But like I said,
Marketing.
this is something that
Brand
I got to
manager.
do
Moonface
for
Pondu
myself
is a
and
brand
really believe
manager.
in.
Doxed.
So I guess that's it. I'm gonna actually go out. I'm gonna try to drink some more of this. Maybe put the rest in the fridge. This is a lot, but it's very liquefied. So
It's
I'm gonna have
probably
some more.
beetroot
Actually
juice
tastes so
that's
good,
come
like-
from a jar of pickled beetroot.
So good. I am a little disappointed that I didn't do the 21
True.
days. You know, I'm very like I have these ambitions and then I run out of steam. But I think in this case, it was really the best thing to do for my situation. Like I just need to be able to do things in my life. Like I don't.
Do we think that maybe this was the first attempt? She knew that she was pre-diabetic or diabetic, or she had a diabetic scare at this point? Because previous to this, because this is what we were almost going to watch, was an OMAD. She gave a speech about doing an OMAD and talking about this is going to be the new way forward. And she actually had an OMAD mukbang. But I wanted to do the water fast. So maybe we'll watch the OMAD. We'll watch those because they're only about 10 minutes each. They're very short. So maybe we'll watch that after these ones. Because maybe she had a scare at that point too, and this is her response to because she said specifically diabetes. She shouldn't do it. Nah, I think that she's 0 to 100. It's one way or another. It's restriction or it's just going hell bent and eating everything in sight. There is no moderate middle ground. It's one way or the other. It's part of the ED. It just is.
Don't want to just like lay around, especially.
Plus, I think she's a bit slow.
Not focusing on food. Like whenever I was able to eat what I wanted, of course, just staying in and eating whatever. But now that I don't have that food,
you understand it.
If I just stay in and don't.
I'm
do the
sorry I
things
made
I'm
light
supposed
of
to
that
do, I
moon
focus more on
face. I'm
food,
sorry.
so-
I didn't realize that. I apologize for that. Yeah.
Hey guys, so this is the meal plan I came up with. Put
And
some
you know what? I think that's kind of beautiful because you've probably got like an understanding for addicts. Like most of us are like, crackies and druggies and stuff. Whereas you're looking at it as like your brother like has got a problem. And you said that in such a sweet way. It's because you've obviously got compassion and empathy and just don't look at him like that. You look at him like these are the problems he's got. Oh, I think that's lovely. I think that's very sweet. And you're not wanting to like be like, oh, they're just grunts. They're just dirty, gutter trash. They don't prioritize appearance. Oh.
work into it. So this is going to be
Okay,
January.
right. Now we're going to go back and watch. Oh, do you want to see Foodie Beauty in a blazer? I seem so excited about that, don't I? That was weird. I'm sorry. That was so weird. That was very... I don't know why I said it. You want to see? Let's look at Foodie Beauty in a blazer because she actually looked like she could be working. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you, and then you're going to tell me what you think she looks like, and then I'm going to tell you what I think she looks like. Oh, please let me have had it loaded up. Have I got it loaded up? Have I got it? Yes, I do. Okay. Oh. Oh, I don't know. I've just gone from being like so serious with Moonface, and then I've got the mad giggles because of the blazer. It's just, yeah, I'm sorry. I've got the giggles. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Get rid of that one. It's clogging up my flow. Okay. All right. Foodie Beauty in a blazer. Let's get it. Oh, I'm gonna make sure I've got the speed up because nobody wants to listen to her in real time. Nobody. Oh, come on. My cursor didn't want to work. I see it. I see it out the side of my eye. I see the green. I see it. Okay, we've got her on 1.25. Let's go. Hi, Miriam. Thank you for joining
Foodie Beauty.
the Cookie Cutters. Oh,
Hey,
everybody
that's
that
it,
joined
that's
the
it.
memberships today, welcome to the Cookie Cutter Club.
Hi, what is up? What is up? So, I wanted to just do
One of the many unlisted benefits of being in the cookie cutter club is that you are just by sheer osmosis cool now. And that's not cool with a C, it's cool with a K because we go with the K theme.
Date because I feel very weird about not having put out a video in what feels like forever. Kind of has been forever, but anyway, I haven't forgotten about you guys.
I'm getting Nutrimedics. I'm getting Mary Kay. I'm getting Tupperware vibes. I'm getting the supervisor who comes around and teaches you how to do register role changeovers or end of day cash collections. You know, I'm getting a retail floor manager at David Jones. She's giving me like a school district supervisor. She's got the high and tight bun. She's got the very important blazer on. It's all happening. And boy, oh boy, have we got drag makeup on today. If she came out with a voice that sounded like this, I would not be surprised at all. She is sculpted. And this is before. And we got to remember, you remember we just had that TED talk about being natural and beautiful and not using filters and not having makeup and cheekbones. This was before that. I think this is actually the picture that she may have, the outfit that she had on when she took the picture that was fully filtered. I think that may have been it. Where is that sentiment now, Foodie? Where's the sentiment about being natural and gorgeous? You literally look like you could be on RuPaul's Drag Race with that makeup and looking fire, by the way. But yeah, not very natural looking. And it's not your skin tone either.
You know, disgruntled to the point where I'm gonna like stop making videos or anything like that.
I did the Herbalife.
I'm just really busy right now. I did say in a couple previous videos that I'm doing something now in my life that requires a lot of my attention, a lot of my time, and with that I'm helping Pete, and you know there's just so much going on, you know, in my life right now that I have so many things going on the side. So
I don't feel so bad now, Mika. Thank you.
Really have just been not sure, just so conflicted with what to do with my channel for so long, and it's really just threatening the health of my channel overall. You know, it's just really gone from like the weight loss thing to, you know, I started as mukbang, then weight loss thing, and you know, again, I'll say I feel like, you know, yes, I know every overweight person knows that dealing with their weight is something that they have to do.
I'm also getting a prettier Trunch Bull vibe. Now, can someone clarify? Because I thought the lady from the Matilda books, her name was Trunch Bowl, but somebody clarified for me that it's actually Trunch Bull. Is that right? It's like her hotter younger sister without the moles and better fashion sense.
And I kind of felt pressured, I guess, to do it on camera, like pressured by myself, pressured by just like, you know, outside influences of like how society sees an overweight person.
And she's got that Midwestern Minnesota accent. It's like, well, maybe Johnny, you should go tell your mom not to drink that extra fit of whiskey and drive drunk because we know she got pulled over by, I don't know, Ben the sheriff the other day. You know, you shouldn't be doing that. You know, we have those people that like your mom, go tell your mom that Mrs. Johnson said that you shouldn't be wearing that jacket at school, honey.
So many different things. So, you know, after giving it some more thought, I thought, you know, just a few days to really think about this.
Desperately squirt to you.
And now he's going to scratch for 15 minutes. Anyway, if you hear scratching in the background, that's Sam going to the bathroom. So anyways, I just want to say that I think it is best. Like I was happiest. If I look back at my old videos, I was happiest doing those videos.
And she's got those shoes, the black, stunted, squeaky black high heels with the too thick heels. And they're like stomped down the hall. And she wears beige stockings. The beige support hose pulled right up high. Yeah, that's who she is. And they go, when she walks.
And I was just really think it's just best to at least keep anything.
She's missing pearls. We need some pearls to clutch. This outfit would have been, if she'd had pearl earrings on, not that we would have seen them because we don't have ears when we're Foodie Beauty, but maybe a nice pearl necklace or a choker or something like that would have been lovely.
Weight loss related off of this channel. It's not working when you mix mukbang, weight loss,
Trunch
paranormal, all these different things into one channel. Just doesn't really work. And it kind of just confuses people.
Thank you for joining. So no, you're right on time.
I remember doing a poll a while
Already
ago,
halfway
like
through.
if I had a second channel, what would you guys like to see? And a lot of you wanted the vlogging and weight loss stuff. So in the future, when I can get a better grip on the business of my life, I will definitely do a second channel. I'm not sure when. I won't make any promises, but I will do that.
She doesn't. Hi,
and it will
Maggie
be, like,
doll.
vlog weight loss related.
Hi. I see you.
So
your
that being
profile
said,
picture is
this one is just going
frightening, by
to
the
be
way.
back to the
Love
foodie
it.
beauty basics. What I really want to do
it's
is
amazing.
every video try like an interesting different recipe, just something for dinner, just maybe something even simple, but a really interesting and like delicious recipe or whatever, like I've been wanting to do, just really get back into the cooking. And at the end of every video, show you how I made the recipe, show you what the recipe is at the end of the video. So those of you who want to replicate it or try it yourselves, you can do so. I will be following an eating schedule. I have been following an eating schedule. I am doing intermittent fasting, not the 16 hours, but I am doing it somewhat. I do have a schedule for that. So I don't want to mess that up. And I'm going to just make one of the meals that.
But you know what? Kat, I'm going to call you Kat. Hot pink would be fantastic on her. Do we all remember the iconic moment when she was in her dirty Michael Jackson wig and she's got her big sunglasses on and the hot pink shirt that is actually a great color on her, and she's like, what do you mean I have to pay for sex? I'm like prettier than 90% of YouTube. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? That hot pink with that black wig. I know the wig was horrible, but the black hair on her actually looked good that day. And the lipstick she had on was beautiful, and that hot pink, fantastic. I actually thought she looked really good that day. The hair was horrible, but the color combo was great. This I think this is the ham is not for her. It's more like a peach than a ham, but it doesn't know. But she's got the contour going. The only thing that's missing is highlighter. She needed some highlighter on the cheeks.
That I eat in a day, which will be a balanced meal because I am doing a balanced meal based on like the whole binge go thing. When you eat something very balanced,
like
you're less likely to binge. So yeah, and I'm really moving away from that diet mindset and just really.
You definitely are moving away from the diet mindset.
Nutritiously, trying to eat with a purpose to nourish my body.
BK is very nutritious. It's got lettuce
as an
tomato.
Extracurricular activity or something like that, So there's still a lot of changes going on in my life that, like I said, this year has been one of my darkest years, but it's also been one of the most.
Honey, you don't even know. You don't even know. This is one of the best. You are in party town right now compared to what's going to be going on for you. Anola said it just before. Abaya, Kuwait, hijab, former crackhead boyfriend, potential DV, potential SA. Like this, you are sitting pretty, my love. This is schoolies week for you.
And I have learned a lot. I've learned a lot about myself, about everything. So anyways, I don't want to get too off track, but I just want to let you know that I am definitely going to be back hopefully tomorrow with a video. And
she probably
I apologize
for
my absence. I've just been really, really busy.
Probably thinks of like dried apricots or something.
I'm really, really going to try to upload more regularly for you guys. And it's just going to be mukbangs. And I want you guys to comment ideas of topics that you would like me to talk about because, I do want to do the viewer confessions. I am sifting through all of them. I haven't had time to do that yet, but I appreciate all of you.
But why? Why haven't you had time? Why haven't you had time? What are you doing? What are you doing with your time? You said you were too busy doing things before that you couldn't get around to doing whatever else you're supposed to be doing. But what is taking up your time, sweetheart? Are you getting stuck on the Bejeweled app on your phone? Or Minecrafting? Are you getting caught up with Mario Karts? Are you Mario Karts addicted? Because it seems like your days are just taken up with these activities that you can't name. I want to know. Because I want to do them too.
Or whatever. I'm really gonna have to watch what I talk about from now on and how I say it. Watch the language because of the fact that YouTube is so picky with it really wants a type of like PG environment, and
it's because they would smell like pork crackle. That's why those chips that you can buy in the really big bags, pork crackle chips. That's what her ears would smell like. dry, crusty, crunchy pork crackle.
It depends on the situation. I mean, they've been pretty good
Baby
with
sighting,
me.
I saw him
They've
just walk
really,
past.
you know, they've demonetized a lot of my videos for whatever reason. I always get the
You know what? I reckon after a long day at doing whatever BB did for a living, manual blue collar guy, working hard, doing the job, being polite, giving people the smile, that Senegal 10,000 watt smile. He comes home. This one's got a pizza box sitting beside her, watching TV or sitting on a computer. House is a mess. She's a mess. Stinks to high heaven. And he's like, this bitch. This bitch. And he just walks in, puts his bag down, takes his work clothes off, maybe has a shower, walks straight into the kitchen and starts doing those dishes that have been sitting there since breakfast, and starts prepping himself a meal for the night and then the rest of the day. And she's just like, hi, babe, how was your day? And he's like, great, awesome, so in love. Like, this poor guy is just like, I just want, can you just boil some rice and maybe put a chicken wing on it, please? Just anything, and just rinse a cup or something. Just
review,
anything
they usually
at this
demonetize
stage.
them. You know, same thing with anything. You know, it just, they take it on a per case basis, which is good. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do.
Oh,
I'm going to be doing
true.
I don't even want to call it a mukbang, because it's not going to be me doing an eating show display of just eating a whole bunch of like bad foods, a whole bunch of food. It's not going to be that. You know,
But the irony, Enola, is that she gets extra ice in all her drinks. That little flow of air coming through into her cup holder. She's basically got a buffed up cup holder, because it's not really a refrigerator. It's more of a cup holder that's getting cold air blown onto it. It's basically just somebody sitting there going to keep an iced drink cold. Okay, cool. So jellyfish.
overweight people need to eat too. We do eat. I'm
I
sorry,
know
but
what she's
so I'm just
doing
going to
with
share my
this
dinner with you
time
guys,
cat.
different recipes with you guys. So this is going to be a food related channel, but there's also, you
Oh,
know, I really want to.
we know what she's doing. We know what she's doing. She is spending her waking hours Googling herself and raging over Charlie Gold. She's watching Charlie Gold streams. That's what she's doing at this stage. I'm for shoresies. And maybe she's on Pinterest pinning recipes. Or maybe she's on Amazon organizing props for her time warp videos. Or she's definitely a busy gal.
To make it into a fun channel and kind of funny, you know, share funny stories with you guys, talk about different topics, and you know, like good old days, but maybe take it up a notch, put more, you know, more editing into it, so there's not as many like long pauses. Or anyways, I just want to amp things up a bit for you guys and kind of take it to another level. I've just been really stagnant lately with my material, and it just hasn't been enjoyable for me to really film lately, honestly. And I just don't.
But you're doing your
really
favorite thing,
like it at all,
eating.
you know. But I do miss a lot of you guys, and I know a lot of you really love watching my videos, and it's always for you guys that I do this. So
look,
yes, so I will
look. The blazer lady doesn't know that she's going to get super creative with her content. She's going to strip naked, put on a shower cap and some funky Bride of Chucky doll wig, and draw herself up on the struggle bus out of a bath full of peeps. She's going to amp it up for shoresies. And the world's going to see it, and we're all going to be traumatized.
Delicious recipe and video. So please comment below some topics that you would like me to cover, and you know, sort of PG related, or I could try to make it, you know, PG related.
Enola, I will fight you. I will fight you. That is a piece of shit car. Did you see the stitching on that steering wheel? It had paper floor mats. I don't know any luxury vehicles that come with paper floor mats. And I don't know whether it's a rule or a law or just a hope, a dream, and a wish on behalf of like the Kuwaiti government. But I don't know many cars that come with a fire extinguisher. I've never driven one. Maybe I need one. Is a fire extinguisher something that I should be looking for in a Japanese car? Because I drive a Japanese car. A fancy Japanese car. That's what I drive around in. I don't drive Temu knockoffs. I don't drive pretend luxury brand cars. But if a car came with a fire extinguisher, I'd be thinking, gee, they really care about my safety. Or the not optimist about me is like, am I likely to be catching on fire soon? These would be the two thoughts that would be ping-ponging through my brain. And apparently the Tigo is the second one where it's likely to catch on fire anytime soon. And the fact that it comes from it's in a desert country where it gets up to like 52 degrees in the desert, I think the fire thing is probably more likely.
What was I going to say? I was just going to wait till tomorrow to put out the video and explain all this, but I just want to get right back into it. And I just really wanted to explain what's been going on in my mind, what I'm planning to do with this channel. And I know I've said many times what I'm going to do with the channel and what I do and say are two different things usually, or I start something, don't finish it.
You seem so lovely as well.
I had to make an executive decision on this, so I really think that this will be the best course of action for.
Good thing you're wearing a blazer.
Yes, for my health as well, because I get to still enjoy food.
All executive decisions should be made whilst you're wearing a pink blazer. It's the only time to make them. I've decided that we are cutting wages by 15%. We need an annual turnover of 14% increase, and the only way to do it is to cut the man hours. La, 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 la. All executive decisions are made in a blazer. Foodie, you just need some pearls. No one's going to take you serious without pearls.
Food. In a meal with you guys and explore different recipes that make it interesting for me. And, because while I do want to get out of the mindset.
Sweetheart, have you not discovered Kit Kats and fluff yet? That's one of your greatest creations. Eating fluff straight from the jar with an entire proper sized Kit Kat. That's a recipe. Open lid, insert Kit Kat, plop into mouth. Oh, and the other part of that recipe is eat an entire 1,000-milligram wheelchair. Yep. That's prep time 0. 3 ingredients: fluff, Kit Kat, edibles. That's all you need. You are a creative genius. Fuck Gordon Ramsay.
Sure.
He doesn't know what he's doing, idiot.
Because otherwise, I'm just going to crave all the bad stuff. I'm going to want to go run to the bad stuff, and I'm going to want to go with.
Don't buy this car.
I'm forced to cook recipes.
That's what it says to me,
Pebbles. As part of my YouTube channel, and make things interesting. It's going to force me to be more creative with food and try to find healthier.
She's like the lady that comes to the school to teach kids about bad touches and stuff. It's like, okay, kids. Now, these are the parts of the body that nobody touches. What do you say if somebody tries to touch you here? You say, no, stop. And you find the closest grown up. Okay, kids, show me the places where nobody touches you. And her name's like Polly, I don't know, Kransky. That's her name. Counselor Polly Kransky. That would be her character name. She's twice divorced, has an alcohol problem, and she's teaching bad touches to kids at school.
Healthier alternatives.
See, I can do it too, and I can give someone a backstory.
All my videos are going to be at home, and I'm going to have a general setting for where I do my videos. And if I really do want to eat something,
you're wrong, gentle
replicate it in a healthier way. I'm not going to do only vegan mukbangs. I'm not.
Technically, if you really, really wanted to get down to science basics, fluff is probably a marshmallow-based item, and that technically comes from the hooves of cows. Gelatin, therefore, it's beef, therefore, it's bovine, therefore, it's savory. Fluff is the savory element in that. So it's savory sweet. That's all I'm going to say. If you wanted to be technical.
To say that I'm vegan, I'm not going to say that I'm anything. I'm just going to do what I do in my videos, and that will be that. So I hope that really steers things in a different direction for me. But we shall see. And I know that there's a lot of people watching me no matter what.
The man was dead inside.
And I just want to get back to having fun. That's what
I hope that BB used to just go out on, I don't know. I know he was a Muslim, but maybe the man drank. I know he liked to go out to the clubs and have a bit of a dancey dance and maybe a bit of a singing song. But I hope that BB would go out with his mates, maybe go on a cruise and he's slapping asses and he's cheersing with girls and they're like, you know, giving him little kisses and he's just having a good time because he did his penance. He's done his time with this one, sitting at home, eating pizza, eating pork crackle chips, just wasting his life, cleaning up after her, finding pizza boxes and cupboards. I hope that man is getting his karma points right now where he's just getting sucked off on the daily by a beautiful Canadian lady who cannot appreciate him more. That's what I want for BB.
That's the primary focus here, is to have fun, you know. I will still be learning and evolving on my own, you know, behind the scenes. And, you know, that's important to me. And anyways, guys, I really thank you and for watching me, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video.
She just
Bye,
go to
guys.
sleep. Perfect. That's amazing. That's amazing. Now, what I have in store for you guys is the OMAD. Yes, the OMAD meal. OMAD. I was like, what is this? Where did this come from? And so she's talking about one meal a day, making changes, not being a diet thing, and then she goes and does a diet, like, or a diet or an eating plan or whatever she wants to call it. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where? Oh, I can hear my fan. I thought it was like a film projector because it's got that sound to it. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. I even know what the thumbnail looks like. Like, oh, and there's another one. Oh, there's one more good one that I wanted to watch. But we'll do this one first. Oh, where did it go? Oh, here it is. OMAD mukbang. It's an OMAD mukbang. Like, girl, stop. Stop. Oh, did you really? Okay, fantastic. Let's go back. Let's go back. She should just call her channel Stupid Stuff a Fat Bitch Says. That's literally just her channel at this point. Dumb Stuff Foodie Said. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Here we go.
My table is such a mess. I just got home, was out all day doing errands, and in my PJs now, have to take my makeup off. So
it's
I
off.
wanted to do,
She's
I guess I
fresh-faced,
thought, you know, I wanted to do a video today, but I'm going to do a mystery Monday on Monday. So I thought
risking his life for the general
what I
public.
do best. Eat.
Face
No, mukbang. My OMAD mukbang, I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing today and just give you a bit of an update on how I'm doing with my one meal a day. So, yeah, and just talk about random crap. So,
she's got the weird
I made a
cleave out
salad here.
too. I love it. Oh, olives.
Yes, it has cheese. I'll get to that in a minute. So just lettuce,
He's got to
black
explain
olives,
the cheese.
Thousand Island dressing, cherry tomatoes, and a bit of, I think that's a 1/4 cup of shredded cheddar. So I'm going to eat this later because I have to take my time and eat over the course of an hour. So I'm going to eat this last over here.
Oh, okay. So she gets a whole hour to eat. So as a person who is effectively restricting, she's basically gone, yes, I've got a whole hour to eat. So I'm just going to fill up that time with food. So it doesn't matter what I'm eating. I'm just going to eat a whole bunch of stuff. Like from a binge eater's perspective, that would just be like an absolute challenge. Like, what can I get in? What can I fill my hour with? I'm having chips. I'm having onion rings. I'm having fries. I'm going to have a salad because we want to be nutritious. We want to be healthy. She's thinking I can eat for an entire hour nonstop, and that's okay because that's within the rules of OMAD.
Okay. So, and this is my main meal of the day. This is this here.
Oh,
Knorr
yeah,
Selects.
let me see if I can
Knorr
find it.
Selects. So there's no preservatives or anything. You use olive oil instead of butter, which I liked about that. Although I do like butter, but pickles. This pickle came like this. I think the guy in the factory was hungry.
Part of her DNA. Oh, that annoying laugh. Oh my God. Oh,
whenever it comes time to eating my meal, I'm just like, yes. But you know what? Let me get to that in a minute. This is barbecue chicken breast, some tater tots, and some broccoli and cheese tots. I saw so many people eating those. I'm like, I really want to try them, you know? So, and of course, some water. So let's dig in. Peanut butter. You appreciate food more when you only eat it once a day.
Yep, sure. You also appreciate it when you cook it yourself using great ingredients.
So I know you're probably wondering, well,
ooh. Okay, Antonis. Okay. Which one specifically did you want to watch? Because there's one. Oh, why won't it let me see? Oh, there we go. Oh, won't let me see it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's one that is, I'm on her channel now. It's the French fried girl saving BBJ, and then there's one, BBJ's Revenge, the Villa Exposed, the clinic starring How FFG Rescued BBJ. Oh no, that's a different channel. Foxy 8. Is it that one? Foodie Beauty, French fried girl saving BBJ. Oh my God, Foxy 8 is an Australian. That's amazing. I did not know that. That's fantastic. Is that the one you wanted to watch? Foodie Beauty, French fried girl saving BBJ. Or is it this one? Let me just quickly look. No, I think it must be the first one. Okay. I've loaded it up. It's there. It's on my watch list. All right. So we'll watch these ones. And then at the very, very end as a palate cleanser, we'll watch Foxy 8. I hope I picked the right one. If not, I'll go and have another look and we can watch it next time.
You're probably not surprised that I'm back to eating animal products. I've been eating animal products.
Oh, it could be hey, why not?
So I've come
it could
to
have been a DJ on the side.
About myself. The
salad
plant-based
first.
lifestyle is just not for me right now. I just can't do it. I love food too much. Like I don't really like, I don't want to eat just really healthy plant-based food. I don't enjoy it.
Yeah, but food is magically medicinal. It can cure ovary cysts, cancerous cysts. It can fix diabetes. It makes you feel great. Like, why don't you want to eat the good foods? Because food is medicine. It's whole foods, fantastic. Because you don't enjoy it, because it doesn't make you feel like your brain's on fire and you have a raging ED. This is your addiction monster in your brain going, I don't want to give up all the fun things that are about food. I want chewy, gooey cheese. I want salty. I want sugary. I want meat. I want chips. I want fries. I want all of the bad stuff. I don't want to have to give it up. We could have a combination of good whole foods and a little bit of the other stuff that makes your brain go spazzy as well.
And I feel like I'm just like forcing myself. Like when the first couple of days I did one meal a day and I was eating tons of fruits and vegetables and a lot of fiber, I felt worse.
If
felt
not,
really
she
bloated.
should, Antonis, because green's a good color on her.
Not that this meal's low carb, but I felt just really bloated. And
look, you don't drive utes because everybody wants you to help them move house. And if you own a ute, you don't tell them you own a ute because then everyone wants you to help them move furniture, move house, go camping, borrow it for stuff. No, you keep it to yourself.
I don't know. Like I said before,
but
when
utes
I
are
have
very
trouble
handy.
with high fiber,
I want my husband to buy one.
People say your body will adjust, but it's just not satiating for me right now, and I need to focus on
it sounds like a strip
losing weight
group,
before
like
anything else.
Pussycat dolls.
Brings me to my next point. I know this doesn't look like diet food. It's not. So oh my God, I did so much research. I was up till 5 a.m. researching both sides. There's conflicting information for every single diet out there. I watched the Fathead documentary. I watched Forks Over Knives. I watched everything.
She went with the one that said you could eat
conflicting
crap
information
food
that I don't trust
your meal,
nutrition
one meal a
science
day.
anymore. Like,
she went with that one.
There's just so much out there that,
And that's where it takes your smarts
So I
to decide
decided
which
to
way
just
to
eat whatever the
go.
hell I want. And lose weight that way. Like, seriously, if you think about it,
Oh, you're right.
apparently you can do that with OMAD.
I think we just get into the habit, Antonius, of just we fill up with salad to fill the void before eating the other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like using backfill, like you're making an Easter basket. And because we don't want to actually fill the Easter basket up with all the chocolate eggs and all the lollies and all that stuff, because that would be super expensive, what we do is we backfill it with the fake straw stuff. So it looks like it's more. We're going to put the Easter eggs in on over the top. The salad is basically like, it's like beans that you put in packing. It's packing. And then you put the actual calorific stuff on top. So you get to have the yummy, like meaty, creamy stuff, but you get full because you're filled up with salad. But realistically, if you ate the protein, the dense stuff first, you would feel full. And apparently, like, isn't there a country, is it Norway, Sweden, some of the Northern European countries where they actually will eat the fruit and the dessert first? So you have your stuff that digests really, really, really quickly on the bottom, and then you put your dense, hard stuff over the top, and then you'll eat your light stuff last. So you actually digest it in the correct order. Whereas what we normally do is we do the dense, hard stuff like meats, potatoes, blah, blah, blahs, and then we'll have dessert over the top. So the stuff that takes forever to ferment and break down, sitting underneath stuff that ferments and breaks down really quickly, where our tummy is like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm pretty sure that's like Norway, Sweden, Switzerland. No, I've got to feel like it's Norway or Sweden. Sweden people, they eat their desserts first. I'm sure I've heard that somewhere.
You can eat whatever you want. Now,
See, you
since you're
can eat
only eating
whatever
once a
you
day,
want because you're a baby.
You should technically try to make sure you're getting enough nutrition.
Confirmation bias.
I take a
Hi, Clout
multivitamin.
Goblin. I literally
No,
said
but
that
seriously,
before. I said that early in the stream. She only looks for confirmation bias articles. She only looks for information that will back up the belief that she holds or the belief that she wants to be true. I can cure my diabetes with a water fast. 100%. Even there is lots of information out there saying, please do not do this, specifically if you have diabetes. It's really bad.
You know, some days, some meals will be healthier than others or whatever, but
thanks, meh. Yeah, there you go. See, told you.
I think I've found what's really going to work for me. I think the OMAD is amazing because
a ute is what we call trucks. Oh, it sounds weird to call it a truck because trucks are trucks. It's a tray back or it's a truck. Utes. You can have a 2-door ute or you can have a 4-door ute. Hilux, Ford Ranger, dual cab. It's a ute. That's what we call them. Utility,
so
basically. It's a utility vehicle.
I haven't veered off. The first couple of days were like the hunger during the day is when I really benefit from OMAD. I don't feel hungry at all. Thirsty, I drink a lot of water.
And Pepsi and sugary drinks and orange juices and Capri Suns.
It's like dripping
5 years
juice.
later.
You're gonna
It's a pickup. That's right. It's a pickup.
Shake and bake. I like those shake and bake barbecue.
That's true.
Cheese and broccoli tots are
It's
amazing.
not like your Chevys or your big F100s and stuff. That could technically be considered a ute, but a ute is usually like a delivery vehicle or something like that. I don't know if you guys have anything that's similar, like maybe a little mini Ram or something like that would be considered a ute for you guys. I would call a Ram a ute. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll post how many calories this is, but when you're on OMAD,
yeah,
your stomach
and little
shrinks.
changes, little behavior changes can make a big difference.
For me, I think it would be impossible to overdo it with calories because this is
I
going to be
know.
really filling.
She's the
But I still
background
do
to
keep
our
track.
spectacular chat.
You know, so what? My diet's not super clean. I'm not happy eating that way. I'm not happy being clean.
She flip-flops. She's all over the place. This is just, she's so fun. I love watching these old ones because 5 years later, she's like, she'll be telling us the exact opposite. And then a month ago, she was saying like clean foods, like heals everything and blah, 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 blah. She's just a mess. Is this the bipolar? Not bipolar. No, that's Amber who's got the personality disorder. What's Foodie got? Do we even know what Foodie's got? What is wrong with Foodie other than a feet and a face and a spine? Like what else? What's wrong up here?
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Chevy.
I'm just kidding. I know it sounds like excuses, but
Yeah.
hey, if you can eat what you want and lose weight, I mean, within reason, I'm not going to go eat fast food every day like I have been. I'm going to be eating out.
I'm going to show you what we do. Look, when I was in high school, all I wanted was a Ford Ute, because I was sexy and sporty and just looking nice. Okay, I want to see if I can show you the kind of sexy ass. Okay, yes, I found it. Okay, so this is what a lot of guys that in Australia, like tradies and stuff, will drive. Okay, instead. Okay, so I'll make me small. So this is what we would call a tradie ute. Okay, that's what we drive as a ute. It's got the mags, it's got the shark-like face, cool ass back. You can get hard tops, or you can, if you want to spend a bit more money. But this is what a tradie will drive. Like, it's a bit sexy, right? Like, none of this, like, it's like a sports car with a tray back, and they'll get all this shit in the back. They go real fast. You can get V6, you can get a V8 in these. You can get a standard, you can get an auto, you can get manuals. They're sexy as all get out. That's what I wanted in high school. And they still make these. They're still around. But yeah, that's what that's a Ford Falcon Ute, that one.
And allow myself a treat.
A Ford Ranger, they're massive. They've got
Once in a
so
while.
much room in them.
Like maybe once a week, I don't know. I honestly
take-
don't even
yes,
crave
take
the
a
fast food
shower.
because I just don't. I think because you're only eating once a day and you're like in starvation mode, you're like fasting mode. So your body's like, give me like an array, give me something like a variety of things, salad, starches, meats, whatever. Not just fries in a burger, greasy burger, you know? Like honestly.
Oh, just it's appalling.
So please, all I ask is that you just
Come
trust me
on.
on this.
Oh, there we go. Trust you.
And
Get
if I
out
don't
of
lose any weight
town.
on my first weigh-in, then I'll reevaluate what I'm doing for sure. In the meantime,
I'm just going to eat what I want, and you can
I
just
want to do a
eat
weigh-in on
shit
Friday.
and die.
Give it a good week and a half to work. My body to adjust and see how I'm doing. So on Friday, I'll do one.
Look, as a former overeater, sitting down and thinking about what you're, look, I hope this doesn't trigger anyone, but part of like, there's a big difference between sitting down and thinking about what you're going to cook for dinner and sitting down and thinking about an inge. It's very different. And I'm not going to go into the details and into specifics because it is the environment that we are in girl world. There's a lot of people who have stuff and serious stuff. But yes, it's part of the ritual. So when Foodie says, I don't inge on camera, she's probably right. She does part of the process on camera, the mukbangs, the large portions, the needing the packaging, the way that she eats it, the ferocity that she eats it at. There is a certain dance with an inge. And because she's only showing us part of that, she's like, well, you don't see the whole thing. Well, No, we haven't, but we're seeing part of the process. But it is all part of the, I call it fireworks because that's what it is. It is a mechanism that goes off in your brain.
Take the time and enjoy the food, you know? People don't.
Oh, tell us how to enjoy the food. Oh, Summer Cats, hi.
Now, saying I'm going to eat what I want and lose weight is kind of controversial, so I don't think people are going to believe it, but
trying to catch me riding dirty, and I got my arm hanging out, and I'm wearing like a blue singlet with my ruggers and my steel caps and a backwards on hat, and I've got a mullet for shoresies.
You know, there's different ways. And for me, when I eat things I don't like or I deprive myself, I'm more likely going to binge.
Look. Quick manifestations for Kat. May your snow be soft and crumbly and easy to move. If you get a chance, Sour Cats, if your neighbour's driveway needs a bit of a shovel, maybe you could give it a bit of attention too, because they might do it for you next time. May your Thanksgiving be really, really nice and you have a really good time with your son and your family. And I hope you have a white Christmas. If a white Christmas is a thing that people who get snow actually enjoy, may you have the fluffiest and loveliest and no horrible snowstorms that make people stay inside for days and days and days. And I hope that you get some really beautiful, cozy winter socks for Christmas. Manifestations for Kat. And I hope your little one has lots of fun in the snow too. Oh, she's making the sounds. Yeah. She just her food.
Yeah.
She did.
Someone commented. I don't remember who.
You know exactly who.
Keep doing the OMAD. Eat whatever you want. And I was like, at the time, I'm like, yeah, right. You were right, whoever you are.
Yeah,
this
because
chicken
you
is
can
so juicy. There's
look, the reason why people like Foodie, I keep pausing, I'm sorry, guys. The reason people like Foodie love these kinds of diets is because you don't have to cut anything out. The idea that you can have whatever you crave at the time is what sells you on these diets. It's like, I don't have to just have salad and chicken breast and brown rice. I could have McDonald's if I wanted to. I could have a pizza if I wanted to. I could have pasta. I can have bread. I can have cheese. I can have all of the things that make my brain go nuts. But I can only have it once a day, and I'm allowed to eat for an entire hour. The damage this one could do in an hour would completely cancel out the point of doing a fast for 24 hours or 18 hours or 16 hours or 14 hours or however long her fasts are. We've seen how she eats. She could smash 5,000 calories in an hour, no problems, and not leave a skerrick of rice left over. Licked everything clean. 5,000 calories in a day is over what her daily allowance would be for her to keep her systems running and add weight on. OMAD is not good for somebody who's an binge eater. And especially, like, she's got two things working against her. She's an binge eater and she's a diabetic. Like, you need a doctor. You need a team. You need a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a nutritionist, a dietitian, a GP, probably, I don't know what, a PT to help her getting mobile, to fix that left draggy knee that she's got. Foodie needs the Avengers of medicine is what she needs.
Okay. Oh my God.
Calories in, calories out. That's right. She could easily eat 5,000 to 6,000 calories in an hour. No problems. It's what you eat. It's not as much as you want.
I have a block of tofu.
100.
In my fridge.
We've seen what she can eat in a 15-minute freaking mukbang.
Sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody, you know.
Oh, yay.
I
Yeah,
told
come
BB
see
that
me
I'm
on
like,
Twitch.
I don't want to
Oh,
offend
I'll do
anybody
it at
with
the
what I'm
end.
eating, or he's like, people get mad over food.
Yeah,
It's the way he
exactly.
said it.
It just means she
I'm
can
like,
only
people are
binge for an
defensive about their
hour.
food choices.
For an hour.
You know, I am too. Hi, Sam. What are you doing, Sam?
Oh, God.
So I learned something.
What?
I told Pizza I watched the roast of Bruce Willis, not Bruce Willis, Bob Saget.
Oh, okay.
The roasts
hi,
on Comedy
CJ
Central
Kim.
are
Hi.
hilarious. If you have Crave TV, you can watch them all.
I have a
Jeff
question.
Ross.
CJ Kim. Are you Kim CJ? Is that has that been westernized, or is it a Kimberly? Or let me know because I am Korean centric. I'm not a Korea boo. I just, when I see Kim nowadays, I just think is it Kim Sok-jin or Kim Tae-young or Kim Nam-joon, or I just ask these questions, or Kim Hong-joon. I just ask. I don't see Kim the same way. I don't see it the same way anymore.
Ross isn't one of my favorite comedians. Greg Giraldo, but he passed away.
She needs an exit. She needs a
Rest in peace.
colonic and an exorcist.
I was so
that's
sad.
for
He was one of my
sure.
favorites. I was watching the roast of Bob Saget.
Oh, East Coast. So does that mean you're
I
on
like low-key think
New
Bob Saget is
York?
pretty cute, actually.
There's New York,
Anyway,
Detroit. I don't
Yeah,
know
Full House.
where. How close am I?
Some of you might
East
not know what I'm
Coast,
talking about, so
Florida.
I apologize. But anyway, Dave Coulier was in the audience, and Pete's told me that.
They're the
I didn't know
when I
this,
hear
but
East
Alanis
Coast, I just
Morissette
think of
dated
like
Dave Coulier.
Michigan,
think Uncle
Detroit,
Danny.
New York,
Anyway,
those sorts of things.
and I
Chicago,
was like, and he told me that the
Pennsylvania.
song "You Oughta Know." The only thing I
You
remember about
oughta
that song is that line,
know.
"Go down on you in a theater." Well, apparently, that line was for him. That song was for him. She was so mad at Dave Coulier.
Oh, no way! No
Guy looks
way!
like
Kim Nam-joon, Kim Sok-jin, Min Young-gi, Jung Ho-seok, Park Ji-min, Kim Tae-young, Chun Jung-kook, BTS. Yes, like that.
Uncle Danny. What did he do to piss off Alanis Morissette? Must have been something.
Atlanta,
very
Georgia.
negative. I don't know.
Oh,
But she made a
fantastic.
really angry
In
song
New York
about
of
him.
the South. I've never heard
And I
that.
was just so weirded out that they were a couple, and I was like, so she went down on him in a theater, and I'm
Oh my
thinking,
God.
I wonder if she was picturing Uncle Jesse the whole time.
Look,
John Stamos.
lady, you fucked a homeless man on a rock. Going down on somebody in a theater is positively tame. It's dark. She probably knew the guy. He bought her popcorn. They were in a relationship. They were on a date. It was sexy time. Not as quiet. Don't be so bloody prudish. You had sex with a stranger on a rock, and he was smelly. Alanis Morissette giving a gobby to her boyfriend in a theater, that's just a good sex story. Don't be judgy-wudgy.
Like, you picked the wrong uncle.
Yes. Yeah, it's Park Ji-min. That's how it's different though. It's like Park. One of the guys, you know that song, the guy that did the song with what's his name? Oh, Bruno Mars. Leave the door open. I'm not going to sing it because I'll ruin it. Leave the door open, girl. His wife is Korean, and I think he's biracial. His wife, the drummer guy, I can't remember the name of the band. His wife is Korean, and she got photos with Kim Sok-jin, and he was like, oh, it's weird to be getting like photos with a married lady, and he's like, it's cool, she's a big fan. His last name, I think his name is Park Jimin, or Park, whatever his name is.
John Stamos, man.
Oh, John Stamos
Not
was
that Dave
cute in the
Coulier,
day.
I mean, he's a
He's got a
handsome
weird
man.
nose though, but very cute.
John Stamos. You know.
She could have had Uncle Jesse and his wonderful mullet, and she picked the
Oh, yes, absolutely.
uncle with the
Invitation accepted. I'll come visit my
friggin'
best friend and I'll
beaver
come
puppet.
stay at your place. I saw BTS in 2019. I went to the Chicago show and I went to 2 of the New Jersey shows. I've seen BTS in concert and it was like 3 days. It was like 3 festivals. It was amazing. I had the best time. It's so good. And I got to visit America.
I used to love that show. I used to think
She couldn't get
Uncle
down.
Danny
She
or-
couldn't go
is his
down on
name
somebody
Danny?
in a
No, we're gonna
theater.
call him Danny. He tried too hard and was corny. Like,
Anderson .Paak, that's his name. Yeah,
tone it down there
that's
with the puppet.
one.
You're probably causing the girls to get bullied at school.
Girl, we've seen what you can do to a hot dog. You have no gag reflex. It's your asthma that's your problem. She makes those little noises.
Want an olive.
Satisfied. I love the fact that she's using actual plates and actual cutlery. So satisfied.
Ooh.
It's probably BB's.
I'm getting full,
Liar.
actually.
No. Look, I'm going to admit it. I'm not much of an EXO fan. I know they're all about the vocals and they've got that everybody covers EXO songs, like the dancers, amazing. I'm not a big EXO fan, but I do know Growl and I know some of their songs. I know who EXO is, but I'm not like into them, but I know who they are. Very good. I know the na. Everybody knows that song.
Well, I'm gonna take a break. I have an hour.
That's the sexy song that all the boys learn to dance.
I'm gonna take a little bit of a break
because it's all about
probably
the body
give the
rolls.
rest to BB. I know he can have his own fresh plate, but
Kai, oh my God, how adorable is Kai? He is the sweetest little buttercup in the world.
he doesn't like wasting, and I would eat it like tomorrow, but
No.
I have a recipe
I
I'm doing
know.
tomorrow
We
for
can
you
go
guys.
see the Kai building.
Tomorrow will
It's so
probably be another
good.
mukbang video, and then Monday will be a mystery Monday. And another thing about the OMAD,
They're not babies anymore.
Let me have some water.
They're getting older. They're
reminds
going
me of,
into the
like,
military.
something my mom would
June,
make, or,
Jimin,
like,
Tate,
my
and Cookie are
babysitter,
all
like,
going
just,
soon.
like,
They
I know
announced
it's
it
packaged
today.
food, but that was like kind of grew up on that. It's like kind of comfort food for me.
Like,
I know it's not great for you, but
she's saying she's getting full because she wants to performatively admit, like, oh, my stomach has shrunk from the water bath, and I'm only eating. I couldn't possibly eat anymore. It's for show. We know that after this, she probably finished that and then went and got McDonald's.
whatever. Something's gonna kill us. Our laundry detergent apparently kills us. Febreze. I have Febreze.
You have
Dryer
bees
sheets
spray
kill
now.
us.
It's even better.
All food kills us. You look up any food, there's going to be arguments if it's good or bad. So even vegetables, like people on the carnivore diet are saying vegetables are toxic. I mean,
vegetables are not
there's no
toxic.
friggin' winning. So who cares? Just eat what you want.
I'm just gonna
Be
leave you
happy.
with Foodie for a second.
So I walked around Walmart on a Saturday. Am I right? Yeah. Torture. But my anxiety was less. I told my grandma when I got in the car, usually when I go to Walmart with her, I do my rounds of groceries. I sit on a bench, huffing and puffing. I'm sweating like a friggin' pig. Do pigs sweat? I don't know. Anyway. And this time, I didn't have to sit down. Excuse me. And this time, I didn't have to sit down at all. I didn't sweat one bead of sweat. And I'm just like, I had a lot more energy. Like, I feel better walking around on an empty stomach. I wasn't hungry today. Today is what, day 4 or 5? The first couple days I was really hungry, especially at night. Oh my God, I made the mistake of watching the Food Network, Carnival Eats. Oh my God, that was torture. Oh man, I had like a watching food porn hangover the next day, I swear.
And then I can't do that anymore.
I'm back.
But this takes discipline because fasting for 23 hours.
May
is
your trolley
actually
wheels not be
not that
buckled. I
easy.
love that.
But it gets easier. It does.
That's a good
especially,
one.
during the day. So I like that empty feeling, I don't
Yeah.
know if I think
Let's do that manifestation for everyone. That's an amazing one. I love that. Okay. Whether it be Walmart, Adonis, or Farm Boy, or whatever supermarket you go to, CVS, blah-de-blah, may you always get the good trolley. The one without the wonky wheels, the one that drives straight and true. Okay? That's for everyone. That's my Thanksgiving wish. You never, ever get the wonky trolley. Okay? Manifestation.
I correct me if I'm wrong. I
Yes.
think that your body, if you're fasting if you're doing OMAD, your
Febreze
body
spray.
does
Ocean scented.
on
the ocean, like
has
Kuwait
ketones
Ocean.
or does ketosis
Diesel-
after a
it smells
certain amount
like-
because
Smells
know,
like diesel.
no mukbang.
Smells like diesel, dead seagulls, and salt. Yep.
My OMAD mukbang, I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing today and just give you a bit of an update
Oh
on
no,
how I'm
Summer,
doing with
don't
my
do
1 meal a
it.
day.
Order online.
So,
Can
yeah,
you get a window
and just talk about random
that can
crap.
order it?
So,
Even if it's 5
I
o'clock
made
in
a
the morning,
salad
it's
here.
not worth it. Don't do it.
Yes, it has
Look,
cheese.
you'll
I'll
have to
get
put a
that in
helmet on,
minute.
some knee pads,
So just lettuce,
and,
black olives,
just
Thousand Island
stank
dressing,
face to get
cherry
through the
tomatoes, and a
crowd.
bit of, I think that's a 1/4 cup of shredded cheddar. So I'm going to eat this later because I have to take my time and eat over the course of an hour. So I'm going to eat this last over here. Okay. So, and this is my main meal of the day.
Oh, did I go backwards? I'm so sorry. God, what a Walter. Always do it. I should have been tipped off by the side of a salad. Oh, I don't know. It makes me punchy too, Norma.
A mess. I just got home. Was out all day doing errands.
Oh, shut up. No, you weren't. You were sitting at home playing Bejazzled on your phone.
Bit of a break. Probably give the rest to BB. I know he can have his own fresh plate, but
he's a dog. I'll
he
give
doesn't
him
like
the
wasting,
leftovers.
I would eat it like tomorrow, but I have a recipe I'm doing tomorrow for you guys. So tomorrow
she's
will probably
excited
be
about the
another mukbang
food.
video. And then Monday will be a mystery Monday. And another thing about the OMAD I noticed is, let me have some water. This dinner reminds me of something my mom would make, or like
Foodie was kind enough back then to edit out the stupid long drinking pauses. She leaves them in now. And I know this because I edit them out when I edit her mukbangs and upload them. I cut out all the eating and the sipping and the sucking and the time wasting. She leaves them in now because it's airtime. She needs to make up an 8, 12, 14, 15-minute mukbang. If she edited all out the wasted time when she wasn't talking, she'd have a 3-minute video. I know because I edit them.
A babysitter, like
it'd be
just,
under
like,
8 minutes and she'd have
packaged food,
nothing
but
to upload.
I was, kind of grew up on that. It's like kind of comfort food for me. I know it's not great for you, but whatever. Something's gonna kill us.
Oh my
Our laundry
God,
detergent apparently kills us.
She had how do you know? Look, CJ, how do you know that this is one of her Injun shirts? That's a very intimate. Were you one of her lovers? One of her lovers? How does she admit this? Where? What video? I need to know. Can you remember where she said that? Because that would be an interesting video to watch because that sounds like a TMI video.
Febreze. I have Febreze. Dryer sheets kill us. All food kills us.
Oh,
you look up any food?
Not far enough.
I swear.
Let's just give it up.
then,
Let's just give this one up. We've heard
can't
what
do
we
that
needed to
anymore.
hear. I've got my timestamp for my other one. Now, it's time for some Foxy 8 love. Oh, God, that sounded dirty, didn't it? Oh. Okay, here we go. I've just got to move it over to this way so I can watch it on this side. Oh, there it is. Is that the one? Yep, that's the one. I just need to push it over to here. Get rid of her. Look, we've just got to move some things. All right, give me patience. Patience. And now we've got to move this one over here. Where did she go? Oh, no. Oh, I have to find it again. It'll be on my playlist. It's okay. Okay, so this was Antonis wanted to watch this one because we love a bit of Foxy 8. And I've just discovered that she, in fact, she's Australian. I did not know that. I think this is the one that Antonis wanted to watch. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that it is, though, because there's not too many BBJ ones. I've got to get rid of my Ford Falcons. Let's watch this one. We love a bit of Foxy 8. I want to know, where is that channel that used to be the puppet? You remember the puppet channel? Like it looked like a Muppet, and they did those 1 or 2 videos, like with the voiceover of Foodie, and they would just reenact it. What happened to them? Are they still around? Because I enjoyed that. I found that very entertaining. All right, let's watch this one. This one is called Foodie Beauty French Fried Girl Saving BBJ. I hope this is the right video. Oh,
BBJ had
my
5
God.
nails growing into the
hand.
pads of her feet today. 5 nails.
She's old. She's 20, 21. Like, you know, it's not my fault she won't die. No, I'm just joking.
Ew.
If I see her health super declined by the time I want to travel, I might just put her down. I'm going to euthanize my cat. My husband is number 1 in my life. The appointment I made was not end of life. Sorry, that's a slip. So, take a dirt nap. Would rather put BBJ to sleep than give it to FFG. There's no way that's ever going to happen. Crazy psycho bitch. I'm glad you did this. You know why? Because you're going to be arrested. You have 1 day. You have till tomorrow morning to bring me back BBJ or, okay, this is harassment. So you have until tomorrow morning, bitch, to bring me back my cat.
Listen, why would anybody return a cat that's got 5 ingrown toenails to the owner that let that happen? Who in their right mind? Nobody. God, she was so mad on that day. It's so good. Oh.
I did not give you the cat. You are my stalker. You have till tomorrow morning. You have till tomorrow morning. You disgusting, depraved human being.
Put her in a Superman outfit. Oh, little BBJ. She gave her a headband and everything because she's sweating from her cat-saving activities. Look at my body.
Oh my God.
I know Antonis picked a good one. You know what? Let's do this. Since we're on that train, and I had given myself a 4-hour buffer today, and we're about 40 minutes short. So let's just give me a minute to find it. Oh no, you know what we should do? We should do the other one that I wanted to watch since we've got time. Oh, I just saw a picture of the 8. Oh my God, he's so pretty. Okay. And if anybody knows who the 8 is, put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat. If you know, you know, right? Okay. All right. This one, where is it? Let me see if I can find it. Got to hit that thing. Where is it? Oh, this one. This is the one. fun. It is 7 minutes and 40. We can do it in 40 minutes with all my pausing. Let's do it because it's a fun one. Oh gosh, you're going to love it when you see it. Oh my God. Okay. This one is called Stop.
It is ridiculous.
Stop telling fat people how to eat. Carbs are fine. Carbs are fine.
That an overweight person is
Oh,
told
I hate
what
this
to do
jumper.
or what they
Hate
can.
this jumper. I remember doing a reaction and a breakdown, a fashion breakdown on this jumper. This jumper has got pearls all over it. I hate it. Hate it. It's a bat wing. Apples, you don't wear bat wings. I'm just saying, if you're an apple shape, you don't wear a bat wing. Empire lines. Empire lines are your deep scoop, deep V, empire lines. That's what we're needing. Not this. It looks like pimples. It looks like her sweater has pimples. Hate it. But carbs are fine.
And cannot eat, what they can and cannot wear on a public platform. It is ridiculous that people mental illness shame others. When you say things like, she's manic, she's bipolar, you're saying it in a derogatory, condescending way. And if I was, and if I did have that mental illness, what's your point? Why are you mental illness shaming?
I'm working on a body shaping because I know there's some ladies in the community or people in the community who want me to do the fashiony stuff and body shape stuff, and I'm working on it. It's about 75% done. She is apple shaped. And how do we know? She's got thin wrists, thin ankles, and good. I know not everyone's going to agree with this, but when you look at her body, her legs are probably her best feature. She is at a weight where it's distorted, but she's got good carbs. She's got a nice shaped legs, okay? But she carries all of her weight on her back, on her shoulders, her tummy, and her bust line. That's where she carries her weight, therefore making her look round like an apple. She is apple-shaped. She dresses against type, absolutely against type, and it aggravates me, but whatever.
Don't use it as an insult. How is it okay for skinny mukbangers to gorge on thousands of calories, but it's not okay?
Because they work out. Probably because they fast. They probably do it one meal a day. They only probably do their videos once or twice a month instead of every single day. They don't mukbang lunch. They don't mukbang dinner. They probably get out and have a full-time job or other hobbies that requires them to walk to and fro. They don't sit on their asses and eat 3,000 calories per meal 2 or 3 times a day and just film one of them. That is why they have worked around the mukbang lifestyle. Is it just as healthy? Probably not. But what they're not doing is consuming 5 to 6 to 7,000 calories every single day. They've found a way to maintain a healthy weight, however that is. They don't do what you do. That is how.
For me to eat any fucking thing other than salad and lean protein. How is it that people have an issue with me eating corn tortilla chips, but don't have an issue with people eating fucking bacon and cheese and waffles just because they're on a keto diet, because it's a trendy diet? How is that okay? I've turned comments off.
Probably because they don't eat it in a gross way in massive quantities. That is clearly like an unhealthy, distorted way to eat it. I don't know. Maybe the way you eat is gross. Maybe people don't like you. Maybe the food looks great. Maybe their setup's better. Maybe the audio's good. Maybe they don't tell dumb stories. Who knows why they have a problem with you? There could be a multitude of reasons.
Off again, because the minute I open them up, it's just constant negativity about what I'm eating and shaming me for what I'm eating. Like that fucking helps. I've said so many times before that
I'm going to be the grossest I've ever been, ever in the history of all time. Yes, Pebbles, with whipped cream, We've all heard the yeasty discharge story. That is her whipped cream.
I'm not eliminating foods. I'm not restricting. It's my life. Let me fucking live it the way I want to. If you have a
We do. Look, honey, it's not about us letting us. You are an adult. You are a sentient being. You are a full-fledged, grown-ass lady. People giving you feedback about your eating habits and what you eat, if you'd taken any heed or read the room or thought about your precarious position in life, you would not be sitting in Kuwait with death-level sugars, diabetes. You've gotten yourself there. The criticism might have helped you had you looked into it a little bit better and not and actually taken some therapy and seen a doctor and done some of the things. Criticism sometimes is something to consider. May not be right, may not be fair, may not be kind, but sometimes when 1,000, 100 million people are shouting the same thing in your direction and you refuse to listen, maybe it's you and not them.
problem with it,
Yeah,
then just
who?
leave my channel. I'm keeping comments off. I don't know. I hope for a long time, because honestly, I'm so much fucking happier when I don't have to listen to it. When I don't have to.
Look, I didn't watch a lot of Jen, but the feeling that I got from Jen is that yes, she was sick and like there was stuff going on with Jen, like similar stuff to Foodie, but Jen had a different thing. I got the feeling that she was a little bit more, I don't know, likable and less problematic than Foodie. I mean, look, the Choffles fad diet, keto, a fad diet. Some people can do it great. Some people could do, but how can Foodie be mad at another person for trying a fad diet? She's tried all the fad diets, water fast, OMAD, not obviously not keto, fuck you, keto. Restriction, not restriction, inging. She's done all the things. That, like, how can she be mad at another person for trying something stupid?
To hear people judging me for what I eat just because I'm fat. You don't know the full story on my health.
Mm-hmm. Or they
You
spit it out and don't eat it at all.
You don't know what I'm working on in therapy. You don't know my real blood sugar levels. You only know what I told you. And I shouldn't have opened that can of worms. Oh, Lord, how I wish I didn't. But even if I didn't, people would still make those comments. Because look at...
This Foodie is the reason she has reaction channels. This smug, bitchy, stupid, ridiculous, just pathetic, poor excuse for a human being. This is the reason she has reaction channels, not because she's fat, not because she's awkward. It's because she's dumb and she says shit like this. This is why she's got reaction channels.
Someone like Hungry Fat Chick's comments constantly just shaming for what she's eating. It's her life. Let her live it. It's my life. Let me live it. Again, if you're so bothered, then just leave. People are sickeningly obsessed.
It's not obsessed. It's not obsessed. It's about consuming content that you're interested in. Some people can watch, like, there are people who can sit down and watch Parliament, not because they like the politicians, but they love the subject matter. There are people who can sit down and watch an entire soccer game because they like soccer. Some people, it's consuming content that you enjoy. You don't always have to like the subject that you're into. You know what I mean? People watch you because we want to see someone dumb say some dumb stuff. It's the same as, like, I love to watch those runway shows where models fall over wearing high heels. I don't want to be a runway model. I don't like them. I'm not obsessed with them, but do I like watching tall, skinny, beautiful, gorgeous women fall over and feel embarrassed? Hell yes, I do. In the same way I love cats knocking shit off benches. People like to watch weird stuff. Foodie is weird stuff. That's why we're in the chats. It's not because we're a fan. It's not because we like you. It's not because we think you're cool. It's because people like to watch weird shit on YouTube. She qualifies as weird shit.
With what fat people put in their mouths. It's ridiculous.
It's called
And if I have to
feeders.
hear one more
Feeders like that.
time,
There's a whole genre for it. You
your
could make $1
channel's
million.
promoting, you're influencing people to be obese just by existing and just by
I haven't
eating
watched that one
something
yet,
I
but I'd
want to
like
eat.
to. I'm going to.
It's so fat phobic. It's disgusting.
No,
And
fat phobic is not liking people because they're fat. I've got chunky friends. I've got a lovely lady that I work with that is probably, she's not as big as Foodie, but she's shaped very much like Foodie, and she's beautiful. She's one of the loveliest people I know. I've got no problem with her weight. I don't talk about her. I don't ask about her weight. I don't talk about that with her. I talk about everything else because it's none of my business what she does with her body. It's up to her. And she's a lovely person. She knows she's got health issues and she handles them the best she can. It's not fat phobic is saying a fat person is stupid. A fat person doesn't. Nobody cares that you are actually fat. We care that you're a mean, nasty, smug, egotistical, narcissistic biatch. That's what people don't like about you. If you're 125 pounds, we'd probably feel the same way if you had the same attitude.
just be quiet. It's
No,
just
you be quiet.
frustrating as a fat person having to deal with this day in and day out. Since the beginning of my channel, I don't want to close my channel because I love doing this. I love making videos.
No, you don't.
For people who like to watch them, not for people who obsess over everything I do
We don't obsess.
and hate
We
me
just
for it, for
look
what
at
I
it
put in my mouth,
and say, that's fat.
or for not dieting the
Move
way
on.
they think I should be, for eating carbs. I've had fucking death threats over eating carbs. I've had
Okay, sure.
nasty comments over because I eat too many carbs. I could tell you where to shove your carbs, but you won't like it. I'm so
Ooh,
sick of the word.
burn.
It's so triggering. You don't understand that. You're not helping. You think you are. You think that other people being
No,
nice are.
I speak FUPA. I've said this before. It's on my resume. I am a fluent FUPA speaker. It's not. It's what she was trying to say is it's not helping. It's not enabling me. When you say things like that, that's not enabling behavior. I need enablers only. So when you criticize the amount of rice that I eat or the volume of food that I have as a meal, that's not enabling me. You're giving me shit and I don't like it. It's called pushback. Makes me feel uncomfortable and a little bit weird that perhaps I'm doing something wrong or damaging, or maybe I need to reflect and look at how I'm living my life. I don't like that. Enablers only. That's literally the direct translation from English to FUPA.
Enabling, and that you're helping with
We
your
love all
shaming,
that.
shitty comments.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
notice
the
it
fucking
either.
opposite. Okay?
Hadn't
Everyone has
noticed.
free will. Everyone's allowed to live their life the way they want to. If
Yep.
I want to try to be healthy one minute and do what I want the next, that's my fucking prerogative. But just because you see me eating rolled tacos or a meal that's not steamed fucking vegetables and quinoa,
And every single person that said, what is the obsession with steamed quinoa? You don't have to eat you don't have to eat quinoa or chia to be healthy. Because the people who are smarter than Foodie or are a little bit more self-aware and do not have an ED or have a better relationship or have had a bad relationship with food and come out of it, understand that eating the shit that she eats leads to diabetes, leads to cancer, leads to pulmonary disease, enlarged hearts, necrosis of the feet, blood pressure issues, poor vision, hair loss, ligament issues, bad knees, bad hips, bad back, bad necks. All of these things can come from being obese. Cancer. And perhaps they're like, love, look at the weight of you. You need to calm the fuck down and get it together. It's not about fat shaming you. It's about trying to steer you away from death. That's what it is. But no, Foodie knows best.
does not mean or chaffles or 8 pounds of cheese does not mean I'm not doing anything and that I've given up. So
8 pounds of cheese. That's
please.
a baby. She's eating an entire baby's worth of cheese in a day, in an hour, in a month. I don't even think I eat 8 pounds of cheese in a half a year. Who eats 8 pounds? That's a baby Jesus of Jesus.
Shut it. Zip.
Shut it.
I don't want to turn off comments. And
But
then
you do.
even some
You
people I
eventually
thought were like
get over that fear.
really good supporters are like have
Yes,
turned on me
Daddy
for
Pascal,
I don't even
hello.
know what the fuck.
Yes, that's
Obviously
exactly
not
what
real
it is.
supporters
Hello,
to begin with.
Sandy.
You can leave
Sunshine
too.
Country Chickens. Hello.
I really don't care. I don't need you.
Cheese,
I
baby.
don't care if you want to unsubscribe. I'm not going to stop living how I want to live.
I'm not going to stop
just
eating all the
because
shit
you
I want in the
disapprove of
world.
it.
Don't
I'm not
criticize me
doing
for it.
anything wrong. I'm not murdering anybody. I'm not doing anything
A baby
morally
cheese,
wrong.
Jesus of Jesus.
If I trigger you when you have an eating disorder, don't watch me then. Don't watch me. I'm not responsible for how you live your life or who I'm triggering. I'm not responsible for everyone's actions. You can't lay that on somebody.
Is that so, biatch? So that means that we're not responsible for your mental health, and we're not responsible for the choices that you make when you rage and call people all sorts of names and get drunk and call people crazy, say crazy things in Cuba. We're not responsible for that. That's you to do whatever you want and live your life however you want. That's your responsibility, not ours.
Okay? Fat people have to eat. We have a right to eat what we want to eat.
Oh, a privilege.
Just as much
It's
as
a
skinny
privilege
people.
to eat, not a right.
You think that 2 chili cheese dogs are any healthier for the skinny person than the fat person?
No, it's not.
You know? Yeah, I've talked about my blood sugar levels, but you know what? As I've said also, I can't do drastic, okay? I'm trying to heal my relationship with food, and that's the only way I'm going to get anywhere in the first place. Otherwise, it's back to binge.
No, she's just slowly neglecting the health of a beloved pet. I mean, it's not this. It wouldn't be considered by social norms equivalent to murdering somebody, but I mean, when she goes to hell, if there was like a really sharp spike shoved up her butt, I wouldn't be mad about it.
City, and that's even worse for my diabetes than the tacos I had for dinner. I want to get these things off my chest. I'm sick of being demonized for when I do give my opinion, and I'm sick of being demonized for being fat.
No, it's not called being demonized. It's people saying you're dumb. You're a dumb person, and you say dumb things out your dumb mouth. That's not being demonized. That is unfairly being put into a category that you don't belong. That's a negative. You are just being called stupid because you're stupid, because you're dumb. That's just facts.
Eating what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who's overweight knows how many
5
times
years.
have you
Oh,
started a
okay.
diet
How
in
far?
the very
How far?
next 5
I missed
hours.
it. I miss it. How did I miss it?
Have to eat. We have a right to eat what we want to eat.
How far back? How far back?
I don't care if you want to unsubscribe. I'm not going to stop living how I want to live just because you disapprove of it. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not murdering anybody. I'm not doing anything morally wrong. If I trigger you when you have an eating disorder, don't watch me then. Don't watch me. I'm not responsible for how you live your life or who I'm triggering. I'm not responsible for everyone's actions. You can't lay that on somebody. Okay? Fat people have to eat. We have a right to eat what we want to eat just as much as skinny people. You think that 2 chili cheese dogs are any healthier for the skinny person than the fat person? You know? Yeah,
No, they're
I've
not.
talked about
That's
my
the
blood sugar
point.
levels, but you know what? As I've said also, I can't do drastic, okay? I'm trying to heal my relationship with food, and that's the only way I'm going to get anywhere in the first place. Otherwise, it's back to binge city, and that's even worse for my diabetes than the tacos I had for dinner. I want to get these things off my chest. I'm sick of being demonized for when I do give my opinion, and I'm sick of being demonized for being fat and eating what I want. Anyone who's overweight knows how many times have you started a diet and the very next 5 hours you're stuffing Oreos in your face. Well, guess what? I'm no different than you, aren't I? And every single person judging me, every single overweight person judging me has been there. So you really don't have a right to talk about it. It's so hypocritical, but yet it happens. And people love it. I'm so sick of it. So I'm turning my comments off. I'm so much happier when they're off. I just feel like I can say what I want, I can do what I want, and I don't have to hear it from complete strangers who just want to shame me for something that really has no effect on them at all. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I'm obviously not in a good mood. So it's unfortunate, but for me, I have to think of my mental health, my happiness for now. And if it affects I'm not even thinking of my views or subscriber count, honestly. I'm thinking of myself for now. So I'll see you in the next video.
Whoa. Oh my God. We got some good ones. I'm going to have to go back and do some clipping tomorrow and put them in. I might even put them into like a little 2-minute run because I think we've got some good stuff in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's amazing. Oh, yes. And please hit the like if you like the stream. Well, that is definitely going to be the last one. And look, we made it under 4 hours. Look at us go. We are a dream team. Now, a little bit of housekeeping, okay? Look, I feel very uncomfortable talking about this stuff. It's money stuff and I don't like talking about it. Okay. I have decided that I'm going to be going over to Twitch to do watch parties if I can figure out how to make all the technology work. It's very different from YouTube. The Twitch studio, crazy. So many buttons, don't know how to use them. I'm halfway there, but I'm going to watch some tutorials and see if I can't figure it out. I want to go over there and I want to watch like movies and TV shows and TV series and documentaries and just do stuff that maybe is not Chantal related, but fun stuff. Because we often go off on tangents and I want to do that with you guys. Now, my Twitch is, I don't know if I'm supposed to even be doing this on YouTube. It's Doe-Eyed Cookie TW. So if you go onto Twitch and put all of that in, no spaces, you'll find me. If you want to come along and eventually, if you've got a Amazon Prime subscription, we can do watch parties together. I don't need any certain level of subscribers. I can do it with 1 subscriber, 2 subscribers, 3. I can sit there all by myself and watch it. If you want to do that with me, come over, sub or follow or whatever it is they do on Twitch, and then we can do it. Once I figured it out, give me a week or so and I'll see if I can get it organized, okay? I have also I reinstated my memberships. So I've got a few people, the beautiful, lovely people that have signed up for me today. I've had some gifted, and Tonus was generous enough and Dohiki was generous enough to gift some out to the peeps. If you want to join up, brilliant. I'll be doing members only live streams. Basically, that's it. Just I want to do some non-Chantal related stuff because I feel like we have a good time over here doing this. So I can only imagine we'll have a great time over there doing not Chantal stuff because we talk about the things that we like over there, and that's what I want to do as well. So it'll be like popping between the two, and memberships are there so I can do other fun, crazy, cool stuff for the people that are truly interested. All right. So that's about it. I'm about to pop off to bed now because I've got to go to work tomorrow. Thanks for everybody who's come in to say hi today. Yes, it's Doe-Eyed Cookie TW Twitch on the end. It's Doe-Eyed Cookie Twitch edition. That's what I've put on my banner. So if you want to come over there and just hang out, it'll be fun. I hope to try and make it fun anyway. That's about it. Oh, also, I've actually got the link. I think have I put it? I haven't put it in my about. What I'll see if I can do is I can see if I can put that in my about section on my YouTube channel. So if you want to come find it. But anyway, it's no big deal. It's just a fun little thing that I want to do on the side, just to give me a break, a mental break from Chantal. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining, for those that have joined. Thank you for all the super chats. Hope everyone has a fantastic Thanksgiving tomorrow if you celebrate, and if you don't celebrate, I hope you have a great time with your family tomorrow and enjoy the public holiday. And your turkey's not dry. Your turkey's juicy and perfection tomorrow. That was my manifestation for Thanksgiving. All right, everybody. Oh, thanks, Antonis. Thank you. Maggie Doll. I'll do a quick run through like I do at the very end of everyone. Okay. Oh, yes, I will do that. I've just realized that I have found the about section again, because I've been wondering why the other channels haven't got it. I'm like, did they take it away or can you hide it? I have found it again. It's okay. So I'll whack it in there if anybody wants it. All right. Okay. Anola, Moonface, Maggie Doll, Amber R, Antonis, Allegra, Sunshine Country, Dickens, and we had Hannibal was in here earlier, Pebbles, Moonface Pondu, Daddy Pascal, welcome, and all the new lurkers who popped out of the woodworks. Fantastic. I love that. Thank you. Who have we got? Lisa, Camby, Camps. I love that. Camps. It sounds like such an Australian name. Like your last name would like be Cambridge or something, and we would just make it like Camps. Maggie Doll, Cat Goblin's Willing Minion, Allegra. Oh God, there's so many names. I love it. Oh, Norma Mac. I didn't say hello to you when you came in, but Norma Mac, thank you for being here tonight. D-Lan. Oh, CJ Kim. I'll remember that name for sure. Oh God, I hate missing people's names. I hate it when it happens to me. Summer Cats. Just trying to get everybody. Oh, Jarella. Jade was here. Shenanigans. Sour Cats Lemons was here. Oceana Song. Thanks. Panda Pondu. Me Oh My. Thank you for everybody who came in tonight. I know this is a long-winded, but I'm appreciative for everybody who comes to the chat. Okay, guys. I will see you maybe tomorrow afternoon. And I'll get working on that Twitch stuff. All right. Thanks for coming. Bye.